Characters or draw dicks? We live?
We are now live.
All right. So welcome back to M&A&D&D episode 15. Last we left, we were all the party had infiltrated the Cragmaw Castle, where a stronghold of goblins and other uh villainous creatures had been staked out. You guys had tried to go in stealth, disguised as some red brands, with two prisoners, and very shortly after that, all hell broke loose. And you get an echo. You can't hear anything.
No, I was just saying I was one of the prisoners, and I don't know
Oh
why
yeah.
all hell broke loose.
Yeah,
It
all
wasn't
hell
my
broke
fault.
loose.
Definitely wasn't my fault.
Someone patient.
And it very quickly turned into a bloodbath. Lots of exploding people, goblins.
I know, right? Words basically make quick work of all of them.
Yeah. And then I got bit by a grick.
You deserve.
All right. So now we find ourselves in the hallways of Cragmaw, having just defeated a couple of hobgoblins. You guys can go ahead and take your time to find yourselves on the screen.
Yeah, it zoomed into the top left. Sorry.
Found it.
We're on the bottom right. If anyone's looking. I know we cleared the hobgoblins in this room last. We turned this corner. I stopped everybody. We murdered everybody. Does anyone I have full health according to my character sheet right now. Does anyone have missing health?
Yeah, I'm out of 29.
Okay, so
22 out of 23.
So health did carry over. So next question is, again, to reiterate, what's everyone health at?
I'm at
1
full.
point off.
I top it out.
Okay. Workers, you said you're missing some health.
Yeah, I'm missing 9 points.
9 points.
Now I think part of this was from the spell that I cast, or the resting spell that I cast, or aid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that lasts for...
It lasts for 8 hours.
Right. So, I mean, aid lasts for 8 hours. So if you want to heal up, and you would still have aid. If you had aid before, you'll still have aid now.
Yeah, so I could go up to 28. Or 27 is my temporary max.
And so keep in mind, you guys are in the midst of it. No one stopped.
Right, I know. This would be if we take a short rest, and that's what I'm debating on, if we need to do, or if we can if we want to keep pushing forward.
I think we should keep pushing forward.
Okay.
I mean, I think we're most of the way through, or at least halfway through.
Well, from when we talked to in character, so from when we talked to the goblin we charmed earlier.
You mean your friend that you killed?
Yeah, brutally, by stabbing him in the face while looking him in the eyes.
To be completely honest, I don't remember if I killed him or not.
You did.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you did. Didn't bat an eye. So, for those of you that missed it, last week, they cast a spell to befriend and then kind of like enchant one of the goblins, and he was very helpful and very pleasant. And and when time came, he sat in a corner waiting patiently for the party to pick him back up, and
he got one of these.
Darwa King put a knife in his ear.
I'm still not... I don't really remember why he did that either. I mean...
He was only going to be charmed for an hour, and we were running out of time. Because we had to take a short rest, and the we had to take a short
Oh,
rest
I
in
remember
in
your
the
That's
dining area, and if we
Mhm.
took the short rest, he would have known he was charmed, and then he would have alerted everyone else. So if I didn't take care of him, then we would have. What?
Re-up it? You couldn't re-up it?
No, it was a scroll.
Oh.
I burned a. I
It
burned
was
a charm.
it was a magical item.
Yeah, I burned
Okay.
it. I burned my one charm scroll to do that. So I didn't have another charm person option.
So as you guys find yourself inside of the guards barrack, it's with these burning coals still flickering beside you. You know, you're not hearing a lot of noise from your surrounding. There doesn't seem to be a lot of movement outside either. Um,
Can I ask a dumb
as
question?
go ahead.
These right here, there's 3 squares that we can't see on, and like right next to us, there's. I know there's a wall that we're standing against, but is there a reason?
So that's
that
all.
these are...
That's all debris that you're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
So like this one here is debris, because this is like a really dilapidated castle,
Okay.
missing
So
chunks of the
we could just
ceiling.
assume that these are all just walls, and there's not like a weird door that's being covered up by the black space.
Right.
Okay, that's fine.
Hmm.
I was just trying to read the map correctly. All right. In that case, well, we have a door right here, or we can start heading north. I have my notes that we wanted to head south before we broke.
Let's try south. Like, there's a door right here. I want to see.
All right.
South? You mean...
South.
Yep. Okay. So he's
Oh,
talking
okay.
about this
Sorry, I
door
was
here.
thinking-
This door right here.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's do it.
All right. I'm going to be. I keep getting stabbed at everything whenever I open a door and something bad happens. So I'm going to be a little extra safe this time. And I'm
Are
going
you
to,
afraid of being stabbed there, Mr. Rogue?
I usually do the stabbing, so yes, I'm afraid to be stabbed. So I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Mage Hand, which is a free spell for me. It's a cantrip, and I'm going to use that to pick the lock. Well, I'm going to check to see if it's locked with the Mage Hand.
So let's get an investigation check.
Normal investigation. 15. What's my total? 17.
So as you go up to the door, you actually see that there's a big wooden barricade across the front of it.
On this side or that side? Well, it has to be on this side.
On
right?
your side of it.
How heavy is it? Can the mage hand that can lift 5 pounds lift it?
No. It weighs 6 pounds.
I'm gonna try anyways.
All right.
Okay.
Mage hand fails.
Yeah. Darfarius, you want to open this up for me?
Yeah. Let me pull my pants down.
Pull your pants up? They were down this whole time?
Well, we go there, huh? We go there. Fine.
What were you
You
doing
do it,
behind me
man.
this whole time?
What door you need? This one?
South door. Yeah.
Yep. Let me just insert penis.
This isn't one of the goblin dick doors, I don't think.
Yeah, this-
Go ahead
There's
and,
clearly
Oh.
a wood thing across it. You just have to lift that up.
Okay, so just get a boner. Got it.
No insertion needed. No.
So do you want a strength roll?
Yeah.
Wait,
Mhm.
would this not need to be vitality? If he's using the that
Yeah.
appendage?
So you successfully open the door. As you walk up to it, and You kind of like glance back at Starry King, who was afraid of a door that you don't see any issue
doing
with.
this.
So you toss the lumber away.
Oh shit. Okay, sorry.
You toss the lumber away, and and immediately in front of you,
You set me up.
in
me up,
a very
motherfucker.
dark room, you see these giant red eyes staring at you.
I cast sneak and walk away.
What? Oh wow!
You're heavy
It's a
armored
red
gnome.
box!
You don't have sneak.
I know, it was a joke. I wish.
As you stood there at the door, you just hear this burrowing like growl.
Does it growl or does it hoot?
Well,
Can I get that again? Hold on. I need to.
I know, right?
I didn't hear it at all
bass.
either.
It's
hold
a
on.
deep bass followed by a peckish sound.
I need more clarification on this peckish sound.
and running at you at the door, you just hear this.
Close the door. Close the door.
Thumping. Whatever it is, lunges at you, but this doorway is bigger than it, or is smaller than it. And
how did we get it in? How did they get it in here?
Built it around it.
I know, right?
Investigation check.
This would be a nature check. Yeah, I'll roll a nature check too. I should have advantage with my book. Is that correct, Viva?
I'm a gnome. Give me my 5 points.
Yeah, you should.
All right, I'm rolling. Nature. Woo! Keep it up with the gnome.
So standing behind your giant dragonborn, kind of like shaking behind him, you recognize that particular calling as described in your book by its thunderous start and then bird-like sound to finish. You recognize that it is the deathly sound of an owl bear.
Owl bear. Wow.
Hey guys, I think we just found an owl bear. Maybe we should have opened up door number 1.
Well, it can't get out, so why don't we just pound it with spells and arrows?
Or we could set the room on fire. Have ourselves some.
Set the room on fire.
That will work. That will work. I vote. Hey, I vote for the roasting chicken thing. Let's go.
I don't know.
Me
if
hungry.
Oh man, look at that thing.
Me hungry.
You're always hungry.
Okay, so you guys roll an initiative?
Yeah.
I don't know. Are we?
Yes, we have to if we're fighting it.
We have no choice.
Initiative
Well, he's asking
rolls.
the question instead of telling us. This is why I'm like, God damn it!
Remember to click on yourself and then do add turn.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, hold on. Fuck.
Wait, there's an add turn option?
Yeah, where is that?
You click on yourself.
Right click your character.
That doesn't have anything. I'm just
My
making it.
character.
All right, add it. Woo! A 20 initiative.
Wow.
Did mine come up properly? Like the 8?
Yeah.
That
yeah, it's
roll
in here.
out
Yeah.
of the gate. Yikes.
So Darfarius, just right click your picture
After one.
on the screen, go to add turn, and then roll your initiative.
I'm on a Mac.
Oh.
First,
first-
start off by throwing away the computer and buying.
I don't have a right click. Oh wait, I think it's double click. Or
No,
two
it's
Finger
Or
click?
it's 2-finger click. It's Venom
Yeah.
Strike.
Yeah. Hiya. Nothing's happening. Hiya. Hiya. Oh no, I moved closer.
Roll initiative, Darth.
I did.
It was a 10. He rolled a 10.
Okay. All right.
That's so
We're
funny.
going to
Ru-
put this in. Oh. All right.
Dude, everyone rolled terrible. This shit.
This was a pretty bad roll. All right. So there we go.
You see that thing? Nobody wants to go at it first.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a clear shot, and it can't get to me. I'm happy to take it on.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going first. So I'm gonna drop into. I'm gonna drop into. I'm gonna try to hide behind Darth and use stealth.
Darth, you can't move yet.
God damn it.
I'm using Nefarious as for cover real quick.
Stay
Still.
duck.
Stay near the
Do
wall.
anything.
The 20
Ooh.
against its passive perception.
That's against my perception.
Passive perception or perception? Either one.
I feel like the thing's alerted.
Sure.
He does not see you though. He's kind of still just like eyes locked on Defarius, who to open the door.
Okay, so then I have advantage. I have sneak. All right, we're gonna shoot it with the long bow.
My ear.
I crit. Woo! All right, we're starting off way better than we started off last time. Last time I rolled like 3 1s.
31?
Yeah. So
Damn.
I'm going to be doing 14 plus 14, so 28 damage. That's a crit.
You did how much?
28 damage.
Insta kill.
I'm
Really
going to
even
also
scratch.
yell that's probably not going to insta-kill an owl bear.
You got it right in the beak.
So this arrow just like rips past Darfarius into the darkness, and you just heard this screeching. And then just now you just hear inside just banging and fluttering as the owl bear that you know is inside is panicking and like in these kind of mad fit rage, locked in this room. And then and Darfarius, your turn.
Okay.
I'm going to just move right to the right a little bit, like that. All right, cool. I'm done. Let's get out of everyone's way.
I'm going to produce flame. Set it on fire. Nothing like a raging on fire owlbear.
Is produce flame point blank? You also don't have advantage.
Produce flame. That unfortunately doesn't.
Wait, aren't I supposed to do something first?
So traditionally, if you were meleeing it, you would rage and attack it, but you
Oh, rage. Okay,
right,
okay.
but it doesn't really help you with your produce flame. But also, produce flame is a melee attack, so you have to move up.
Uh-oh. So should I move? Should I have moved up first and then roll?
I mean, within 5 feet.
Each
That's
one
5, right?
each one of the squares is 5 feet. So yeah, if you move in, you now can punch it. So with your 8, it did nothing.
Okay. I
so
retract.
so you swing at this. You step into the room, this dark room, and you swing at it, and you just fall on nothing as you miss. You're looking at its glowing eyes, but the size of it was a little bit more than you thought, and so it just lands in like a soft thud on one of its larger bare arms.
It
In
didn't help.
retaliation, as you moved away, you did have you stepped in and then stepped out, so that's a That's
yeah.
2 moves, right? Because he moved away.
Yeah, he can retaliate. He can get a reactionary attack.
All right, so for you moving, trying to get out of there, I rolled a 25.
Ooh, that hit.
So I do 7 slashing. As you turn to leave the room, this thing he's still in the dark. You turned around to leave. He just slashes down your back, causing 7 slashing. You feel like how big and meaty this claw is. Still unaware of the size.
So what's my hit points at now? Subtract wherever I'm at. 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he steps to the door, still in range to attack you. And just like as you're leaving the room, you just see like this beak come out of the door. I rolled an 11. Does that hit your armor class?
My
His armor class
class
is at least like 14.
is 15.
All right. So as you're leaving the room, this beak is just like mashing at the door, and you can finally see like this big gray hulking beast behind it. All right, Brockle.
Okay. Ugh. To make sure that. Where is my? Sorry, I'm trying to find where the range of this thing is. Oh, there it is. I will cast Cure Wounds on my dear friend Darfarius.
Cure wounds is a touch.
Huh?
Cure wounds is a touch.
Yes, that's why I moved up.
Yeah, he moved up. He moved up to touch him.
Sorry, I was looking down. I was just talking.
Is that a full restore?
No,
11.
I gave you 11 health, so there you go.
Yes.
You're welcome, bud.
I'm
This is what happens. I've missed you.
Balin?
I know.
All right. Got intimidated by the giant bear slash creature. I think I'm gonna use my.
Intense flute.
No, I'm gonna.
Oh, he's not gonna bard?
I'm not
gonna sing it to sleep.
No. I do, but I will. I will use my skill to buff people. Hold up. So bar. Hey, who's after? All right, bar inspiration. I will use it.
It's words, and then it goes back to the top of the round.
All right, I'll use my bar inspiration on words.
Yay.
Where's Mercs knowing he doesn't need any inspiration?
Inspiration's always nice.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
I don't think he's a roll for that. I think he just applies it. Yeah, he just gives someone bardic inspiration.
Mm-hmm. So for the next 10 minutes, Word can roll the die and basically add the number to their ability check.
Yeah, D6.
So to make sure, yeah. So in order to make sure that his magic will hit the target, he needs to do an ability check, right? So
that's an attack roll, but yeah, same thing.
Yeah, so I basically give him a D6 dice so he can roll with one time. Oh no, for the next 10 minutes. So I think it's like the entire round. So he rolled a D6 dice to add to his ability point that he rolled to
Only used once. Once
Right.
the bardic inspiration die is rolled, it is lost.
Mhm.
Right.
So as
There you
a
go.
bard who just rolled some inspiration, how do you provide that inspiration?
I
That's
Is it
a
words or is it
Alright,
music?
so words, get your ass up here and use some magic. We need your help.
All right. He
Very inspiring.
inspires like a high school football coach.
That is how they inspire.
Word, you're up.
All right. I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Barbasol?
Did you want to move into position
Or-
first?
I have a clear line of sight.
Okay.
I mean, unless you wanna, yeah, clear line of sight. I can see the thing through the doorway.
Uh-huh. Is that against my armor class?
Hmm?
Is that
Yes.
against my armor class?
Correct.
That is a hit.
And I do 6 damage.
Where's the inspiration at?
You didn't need it.
I didn't need it.
Oh,
Yeah, you need it.
You should have taken it.
yeah, always take the inspiration words.
Well,
He will use.
if
He
I-
has it for 10 minutes.
For my next
Yeah.
turn, if I have a crappy roll, then
It's
I'll roll.
up to the person that received the inspiration to decide whether or not he needs to use it.
All right.
Just like real life.
Sorry, King's next.
Um.
Kill it!
Sure.
Kill it!
All right. He's pretty distracted. I'm going to try and drop into stealth again, knowing he probably has advantage on it because he's an animal. But I'm gonna try it. So I roll with normal, and he'll roll with advantage. Viva.
Mm-hmm. I rolled a 19.
25.
Damn.
Man.
All
You
right.
need to
So,
ninja your way through this.
huh?
You said you continue to ninja your way through this.
Yeah.
You remain unseen by the owlbear.
All right. And I'm going to shoot it once again with my longbow. So, 13. Is it 13 hit?
13 just hits. Wow.
I ninja my way into like getting like two mid rolls.
Have you
All
used
right.
all your luck?
I
He's
did.
technically used all of his luck for the day. Like this.
Yeah, I don't have any more luck until our next rest. Like long rest, I won't have luck.
So you fire another arrow through around Zarfarius and through the slit in the door that you can see, and you just hear this kind of soft as this arrow sticks into its like a tender part in its side, and you can again like the squealing intensifies and the pecking at the door. You just see his face like butting up against the top part of the door, trying to get at you guys. That was a 20, right?
20 total, yeah.
Zarfarius.
Might be time
Okay.
to rage, buddy.
Rage damage. I want to set this thing on fire, man. Okay. Bust out the Warhammer.
Are you raging?
Rage. I gotta check it. Oh yeah, I checked it.
I mean, raging
Oh,
also.
I got my armor class right by 2.
No, you. I don't know about that part. I'll look. You only have armor class +2 as if you use that shield.
If it's one-handed, right?
Yeah, if you're one-handed, you get to your +2 because you're using the shield.
Okay, yeah, it's one-handed.
And then you get an attack and a bonus attack right now.
God damn.
Oh,
Oh,
Dragoon.
Bye, Isaac.
So as a 10, he probably got kicked because he hadn't talked or moved in a while.
No, he was talking.
As a
I don't
10,
think Discord would kick you for that though.
Yeah, doesn't.
Not in the call, no.
he gets the advantage, right? Anyways, it does not. It does not. So like as you go to swing on this thing, the size of your warhammer is a little bit bigger than you last remember, and it clubs the top of the door, just kind of rains down. You did do damage to the door, so this frame is weakened.
Fuck.
Oh,
This
It
thing's
gives
gonna-
you, it does give the owl bear an opportunity to.
He does get an extra attack, I think. Disease, Path of Berserker.
Oh, yep.
Hold on. If you do so.
Okay.
No, you have to be frenzy raging, so you don't get that right now. So
Oh, that's the next.
that'll be the next. You'd have to take that on your next turn. You
Yeah.
frenzy rage, but then you would have to when you leave your rage, you'll get a point of exhaustion. So
Okay.
we're fine.
Is that the end of your move?
Yep.
So now that this door has been the frame has been, the integrity of it is been damaged. The owlbear leashes out and claws and does a multi attack.
oof. A map attack?
Multi.
I feel like I'm getting hit on this one.
25 and a 21 are both gonna hit.
Damn.
So that is so its beak just lunges at you, pecks at you, gives you one of these, and then his long beak pierces into your shoulder, 9 damage, followed by a slashing claw attack just right across your back, 16 damage.
Oof. Damn.
He is raging, so that's where I think where he gained, like, he should be halving the damage now.
Okay, so that was.
I heard
math.
16 and I didn't know the
9,
first
so
one.
that would have been 5 and 8.
5 and 8.
So 13 total.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 25.
You're resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Whew.
This is rough.
You look back through the door and you just see the owlbear's face covered in the blood of your dragonborn Darfarius. Meaty paw back on the ground. And you can just hear that like deep bass growling again. Brockle's up.
All right. I will cast
Heal the world.
Shield of Faith on Darfarius.
Yes.
A shimmering field appears and surrounds the creature of your choice within range, granting it a +2 to AC for the duration up to 10 minutes. So he just gets a extra shield, and then I don't think I get another action.
That would be your
after that.
action. You do get a
Yeah.
movement.
Whoa. It's an extra 7.
And you're not in range and hadn't really engaged in a fight, so that's not going to count.
Actually, it's a bonus action, so he does get another action.
Who?
His casting, Brockle. His casting time is 1 bonus action.
Oh, he can do something else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
But he can't use another spell because this one's concentration.
Okay.
Well, he can do
That-
another spell, just not another concentration spell.
No.
Throw something at
I
it.
think I think you're right. Just double check concentration. Yeah, you can't do another concentration spell.
All right, give me a second. Let me see what this one is.
I mean, probably just use your
Probably just
low level ones. Like your 0 ones, cantrips.
Sorry, does that say Rod Seeker?
No, it's Rock Seeker, but with the font that we were using to make it looks the closest, it looks like Rod Seeker.
Way to take a
I'll
jab
double
at that.
check,
All right,
but
so
it's definitely C.
let's move on to Valen.
Oh, I was gonna cast my cantrip.
Yeah, but we gotta move a little bit faster with our turns.
Yeah.
All right.
There you
Okay.
go.
So this Sacred Flame.
Probably Rock.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna
So
do
you have to either-
Dexterity,
DC 13 or take 8.
and I got a 19.
All right, so then you take 4.
4 damage. So through like amongst you just shoot. What is this like a
Holy
fireball
light.
or something?
Holy light.
How's this look?
Holy light.
Mm.
Just smite, just like a little smite, just a little smoke.
And you just it lights up this one's like this room that had been clouded and dark. You see that it is now kind of in a silo. This room lights up. The owl bear. You see the immense form it is, but now you see like the blood dripping from its side. You see like this owl bear is in bad shape. Valen.
All right. Seeing the Darspherity is taking a huge multi attack from the boss, I cast my Cure Wounds, level 3.
You're burning at level 3 right now?
Like did it.
Low, right?
So 9. Get back 9 health.
It's
Yeah.
it's
Dars
4
gets back, 9.
I thought it was 14. I thought
Why?
it's 5 plus 9.
Wait. So that's no 1. So 1 plus
No,
4.
it's 5 plus the 4. If you hover over it, he rolled a 4. And
What's
he-
the bottom
plus
9?
It's a 5 for the higher casting.
Yeah, 5 plus 4.
Oh.
Yeah, the spell basic is 5, and then the level 3 benefits has the plus 4 points. So Dars gets 9 back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can we just note real quick that Terry's gotten 2 natural ones in a row, real quick?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm still holding the stuff. I'm
It
still
sucks because he
holding
used
that
a
thing.
level 3 and got a
I
nat
just
1.
find that really funny.
I know, right?
Giving Will Wheaton a run for his money.
I don't care as long as we can beat this bird and eat it.
Where's
Okay. You said it's looking rough.
Yes.
The owlbear.
Mhm.
Okay. Then I'm gonna. You know what? No, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna cast Shatter. In the middle of the room, like around here, so that it'll hit the owlbear but won't hit Darfarius. Doing this to try and save his life, so he has to do make a DC 15 save, a Constitution save. And if he
Constitution.
gets that, he takes 16 damage.
I rolled a 23.
Fuck me, so you take 8 damage.
Let's hear it.
Yeah. I cast Shatter, just I can make a boom signal with my hand, and a wave of sound just emanates from the back of the room. That has the owlbear in it and just washes across it and just kind of breaks every single bone in the owlbear's body as it ripples across the owlbear's body, starting from its tail up to its head, and then it kind of just like sags, and now we have a meat bag.
The reverberation of the sound wave also inside of this silo bounces off of the curved walls and just pounds this giant owlbear until it just becomes like jello held inside of a
It's gonna be
bag.
very tender.
By the way, I was
Uh,
right. He should be getting 14 back. Starfarius should be.
Why?
It's 3. He would be doing 3d8 plus his.
Oh, no, it's 1d8.
Yeah, but it's 1d8 for every level higher than your first level.
Okay.
I was like, that's not right.
Okay.
You're,
So so it is 14.
All right. So you got 14 health back. You guys just hear like after the sound waves start and they just kind of like you hear this sound as they travel to the top of the silo and up out of the top that had been busted off long ago. You just hear like the mushy sound as this owlbear jello falls to the ground.
eat up, Darfarius. Should be nice and tender.
Can I set it on fire now?
Wait. Before you set it on fire, I'm going to go over and try to like harvest a few owl feathers off of it. Owl bear feathers off of it.
For your arrows?
For selling or for arrows later, yeah.
Can I keep the beak?
If you, that'll be something you do. I'm just gonna try to get these feathers. I get like a 17
You have why do you have advantage for this?
because of the book. When did I get advantage on the harvesting
Okay.
part aspect of it?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and harvest whatever you want of it. Okay, while he's harvesting, anybody else want to do anything? It sounds like he's going to do the thing. You guys have an
I want
opportunity to move freely
room
for
before
a
I
little bit.
anything.
Mhm.
If we could take a rest, Brockle would very much appreciate it because I have
Yeah.
no spells and I need to heal.
Same here.
Well, we need to take an 8-hour rest for.
Yeah, that's why burning the higher ones was.
Well, Brockle's out of his level 1s to heal.
I understand.
So I'm gonna do an investigation. 14. Anything interesting in the room?
So as you investigate the room, you do notice that like there used to be stairs that wrapped this tower and gone up. Currently you can't like climb up because they're broken at the base, about several feet higher than the owlbear had been. You do see some stuff that had been up top. Maybe they had lowered the owlbear in, or they had somehow dropped them in from above and trapped them in there.
Could Darth throw Brock up? I mean, not eat him and throw him up.
Please do. Please do.
Maybe Brock could explore.
Stress check.
Well, we just said that he's tired and might need a break. Do we want to throw him up right now, or do we want to talk about that part? What else do we see?
So the upper floors of the tower have collapsed to create a hollow silo at least 30 feet high. The upper reaches of the room are lost in shadows. Dust, rubble, and broken glass cover the floor. And old work tables and bookshelves lie strewn to the south. In the middle of the room is the remains of the hulking beast.
If we
Yeah, so there's the stairways, like a ledge, and then more stairways.
These tables. So how high would you say? Till the next floor, like 10 feet.
No, probably like 12.
Um.
12 to get to the last edge of the
Uh-huh.
stairs that had been shattered off.
Wondering if we can like use the tables as like a step ladder or a ramp or something.
Yeah, go ahead and let's see. Kind of check would that be? Just roll a d20, I guess.
acrobatics check, maybe athletics
No,
check.
because the acrobatic will be later.
I mean, yeah. I'm
Is
just
it
trying to
for
see
what
if
is
we can get-
what are you trying to
He's trying to
figure
put the tables up against the wall so he can climb them. So,
Okay, I'll just roll a d20.
I'm gonna say so. As you set it up against it, you start to climb up, but there's a little bit of wobble and stuff to it, and you're, yeah, it tips over. You're unable to.
So let's retrace our steps real quick and just think of if there's any place that's secure enough for us to. I mean, does this room where the owlbear was? Does this feel like it's? I mean, it seems like it goes. There's a part of it that goes up the. So it's not secure. There's a second level to it. If we go back to the room where the right over here in the barracks where the hobgoblin, we just killed the hobgoblins outside, and we closed the door using the wood that we had. Um, we would only have to watch like one single hallway for those that need the rest, and we can maybe take a long rest to reset for those, and just hope that no one comes down here right now. And if we do, we can wake everyone up before they get here. It'd be kind of dangerous to do, but I'm trying to think of if people need it, then they need it. I'm okay right now, so I can just. Do you guys want to try doing that, or do you want to keep pushing forward?
Is this after the rest? Taking forward? Are we pushing forward?
Well, some of our spellcasters are, out of spell slots. We're running low on spell slots. So, if we need to, you know, push forward, we'll be pushing forward without those spell slots unless we take a long rest. So then it's a matter of where we're going to stay for the night that we have a long rest.
Mm.
The owlbear room doesn't seem like it's the most secure because we don't know what's above us. But we can close that room and put it in. It held an owlbear.
Okay. But if we close it off and then move forward, will we risk running into something? And
No. I'm saying if we close it off and stay for a period of time for the spellcasters to regain their stuff, and then breaking game real quick. Skip ahead if there's no interaction, and if there's interaction, we then fight real quick.
Okay.
But then back in game, we then move forward once everyone's rested. We can do that, but
So
I don't know if we have the time to wait. Because I feel like a lot of at this point, most of the castles have either been killed or they're alerted that we're here.
right, and that's my concern is we're in a castle. I mean, if we were like in a rolling around in a cave or something, that'd be one thing. But we're in a castle with finite space. You know, even if we've killed everyone on this floor, eventually someone on the upper floors is gonna go. Well, it's my turn. It's time for my shift now, and they're gonna start walking around, and you know they're gonna
find us
around the room we're in.
They might find a body or two. You're saying
That too.
we
But
can
poor
weekends at
goblins
Bernie's it.
peace.
Um. Yeah, I mean, it's really up to the people that are low on spell slots. What do they want? What do they feel like they need?
I mean, speaking as currently the only healer,
Well, Valen's also a healer, but he burned a level 3.
Yeah.
I am out of level 1 spell slots. I still have three level 2s, and I can cast 8.
I have one more level 1 cure wounds, and healing word also have 3 level 1, but
What's
I mean
where's he? What spell slot is healing word?
healing
Level
word
1.
How do you have a level 3 spell, Terry? I don't have any level 3 slots.
It's different.
He cast a level 1 as a level at a higher level.
That's not the question. Bards get level 3 spots earlier.
So okay, that's nothing there.
I mean, it sounds like we still have enough healing if we need it, and we can keep moving forward. That's a curtain.
Yeah.
The swirly thing's a curtain. We talked about that last time.
We still got a number of health potions, right?
I'm actually out.
You're out.
I think I have like 2 more.
I have 2 healing potions.
Yeah, I
Yes,
used
can find
mine.
mine. I have 2 health potions.
Uh,
How many level 2 spells do you have, Brock?
Brockle currently has 3 level 2 spells. The only
I mean, like what kind of utility are they? Are they like healing spells, or are they the damage?
I have Lesser Restoration, touch a creature, and can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. So no heal, but like removing a status effect. I have Aid, which is helpful for bolstering toughness and increasing max hit points, but doesn't actually heal. Protection from poison and spiritual weapon. So no actual heal in.
So cleric's playing different offense or different support, but he doesn't actually have heals right now. So we're what slot is healing word again?
Healing word's level 1.
So Terry still has healing, at least a healing word or a cure wounds.
yeah, I have like what I could do 3 more healing word level 1 and 1 more level 1 cure wounds. That's it.
I mean,
You should have a total of spell slots, Terry.
as level 2.
Yeah, and you can always cast them at a higher level.
Mm-hmm.
All right, while you guys figure this out, I'll be back.
All right.
So yeah, you can cast a lower level spell at a higher level. It doesn't always give you a bonus, but you can always do that. And then Terry, you should have a blank number of level whatever spell slots, and so it shouldn't just be like 1 cure wounds and 3 healing words. It should be like 4 total or 3 total.
Okay. All right. Got it.
Like, I don't want to, I don't want the healer to have no spells, but at the same time, not sure we can afford. Let's just put up to a vote. So I'm neutral. I don't have.
I think it should just be up to the healers at this point. I don't think we're gonna get the chance to move the hangouts. I think we have to move forward with what we got.
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
I
If you
think
think we
let's
need to move
go.
forward with what we have,
Mhm.
I'll leave it up to the discretion of the team since I'm currently just a guest in this current adventure.
We still metagaming?
No, we're gonna move
No,
forward.
we're good. We're moving forward. Let's go.
And let's keep.
Talk about resources is not always metagaming.
Let's go back into the room and let's try and get up onto the next floor.
We also could go over here to the north. I don't know. We didn't go that way.
That's
Well, we went to the crick. I guess I don't know what this room is. Right? Like what's right here? Is this more rubble or is this like a door a wall I can't see?
I mean, you can kind of move around a little bit.
I can, but it doesn't show me. It's just a square.
yeah.
It's just a
So
black.
yeah, that's a
Is-
wall, but this
So-
was a curtain.
Right, but there's no
Where
there's
is
no
the
door on this
It's
square.
a curtain. It's a curtain.
Okay.
Oh, I see. So
Curtain.
I poorly investigate the curtain.
walk through the curtain. Got it.
Brockles. So which curtain are you investigating? So it's a heavy curtain. You notice, mostly made out of like just a ton of,
That was a nat 1 by the
yeah. You're like, it's a curtain. It's
I can't see through it. Um,
All right, I guess we're going
we-
up the
I-
room.
if we're going through, you're going through first. Otherwise, let's just go to the next floor.
Wait, can we pass through the curtain? I'll try to pass through a curtain. I'll try to sneak through the curtain. Can I try to investigate the curtain and see if I can walk through the curtain? What's behind the curtain?
yeah. So if you want to,
That's nature. Sorry. I didn't mean to have him.
Brockle walked away and investigated the other curtain with a 13.
I didn't mean to roll
So-
with advantage.
Brockle like sneaking up to the curtain realizes like he's not hearing anything from the other side. And he shoves on it, and there's no interaction when like the flapping of this thing. There's back where DW's at, he did move the curtain to his side, and it opened up into another kind of opening.
I'm going to roll stealth and proceed carefully forward. And by carefully, I mean what feels carefully to me. The 13.
Stealth. Okay, so you are in stealth, and you can move forward.
All right, I got a door to my. I use message, which is a cantrip, and I send it back to Brockle. Hey, I went through the curtain you can go through earlier. If you come back to this room, grab everyone else. Seems that there's a door back here. I'm gonna go to the door on the left. There's a door to the right as well, but I'm going through the door on the left. Stand by. You can reply to this message. I'm gonna investigate.
My
this door.
response being, okay. And then to my colleagues and dear friends on
Investigating
this
left door.
great adventure in this room, I say, oi,
The door's unlocked. So
I'm going to finish my quick message to everybody here.
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Oi, our sneaky rogue boy, who's very full of himself, decided to go through this confounded.
no one on the team seems to be curious to what happened to Brockle's accent.
He makes it. Yeah.
Oi,
Uh,
all of you bastards in here need to get through this curtain because
He went country.
I don't fucking know.
Are you Irish or are you from the South?
Ay, ay,
Pick
ay.
one.
Why am I the only one who has to use a voice?
You
Yes,
chose
Oh
it.
my god.
I have to like go play Destiny again and like listen to Asher Mir to get it back into the.
there you go.
character.
Yeah, it was the Asher.
It was
Yeah,
Asher.
it was the Asher Mir.
It was amazing.
All
Anyway,
right,
so
well, I'm gonna
DW opens up a room or the door to
pretend I had a great thing. I'm gonna mute and then go watch a video about Asher Mir real quick.
another ruined tower. The tower has almost completely collapsed, although the ground floor is still a little open space. You find rotting crates and ancient barrels show that provisions were once stored here. A heavy curtain blocks the crumbling area to the south. To the north,
Oh.
you see a short passage to the rubble ends before a screen of canvas.
All right, well, I'm gonna quickly investigate the room. 19.
That was your wisdom perception. I need you to roll a wisdom
Investigation.
perception.
Wisdom perception.
Mhm.
I'll find another fucking Greek, aren't I?
That's your forte.
Ooh. So
Ooh.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I walked into a room by myself.
so you don't really
Fucking
find anything.
Greeks.
Like everything in this room is rotting, and like the old provisions are, but the room remains mostly empty.
All right. So my investigation didn't find anything of interest in the room.
No. Mm-mm.
All right. Just because I'm trying to read the map itself, does this just look like the wall? This doesn't go anywhere, right?
There's no. I mean, no, not with a roll like that. No,
For investigation.
no,
All right.
no. Capital N
All right.
underline O.
Nothing I could find in there,
Italics
guys.
and bold. No.
Something right here. I just don't know what it is. Walking around this wall. There's no doors to south of me, right? Like I'm just trying to figure out what these like 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 squares are.
Yeah. It's just walls.
It's
It's
just
just like.
it's just walls in the space. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll try the door to the right.
Hold on. Let me see if I can't.
Oh yeah.
Help at all.
Cool. Yeah, it does.
Oh, there we go.
See, I'm not the only one that was psychotic. Cause like there's enough room in there to fit like a small area.
Yeah.
Now I don't feel so weird.
You should feel weird though.
I mean, no more than normal, but
You should feel weird.
okay. I'll try the door to the right. And I'll tell Wurs, hey, I didn't find anything in this room over here, just a bunch of rotted crates. So there's more curtains if you want to go check it out. But what could go wrong? And I investigate the door. A 6.
A 6. So
Brocco called it.
you edge up to the door, and
You pre-ejaculated all your high rolls.
Who the fuck?
there doesn't seem to be.
Still be dealing with the owlbear.
Doesn't seem like there's anything other than this. Other than this door doesn't seem any more or less a door than the other ones.
All right, I'll open the door.
Give me a second.
And just peek my way out the door. Just
Oh,
I'm gonna go into the room that.
there's nothing in there. Good luck.
DW just came out of to take a look. Now that he came out alive, I feel safer that it's
This
There's
is
not
nothing
enough.
like the room where there was a Gricken before. Where
Yeah,
you
so-
almost died.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me, dickhead.
Talk about
Um,
dickhead. That's what the Grick looks like. Just so you forgot what almost
Yeah.
killed you last time.
Yeah, Greg.
as you open the door, as you
Carefully,
you open the door.
slowly.
it didn't say carefully or slowly. So
I
you just
did
opened
say
the
carefully
door.
and
Why?
I
Oh, did
literally
you? Okay.
mimed it. I literally mimed and said that I was carefully going to slowly open the door.
All right. As you
You were
start to
looking
open
down,
the
but
door-
I said and did it. Just like this.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you the opportunity to tell me what you see.
Oh,
Oh.
oh no.
And I close the door really quickly.
Standing in front of you is a tall figure, and next to them, just this hulking bugbear that you had seen before. And tied up and in a corner, you see a dwarf. As the door starts to open,
I know no one else can see this, but
I can see it.
I slowly close the door carefully.
let's get
A stealth roll.
stealth roll on that.
22.
Aw, look at them kisses. 22. You managed to shut the door without anybody noticing.
I look down and I see if I wet myself. I'm like, oh my god. We're good. Guys. Guys. I move back from the door. I sent a message to Darfarius and tell him, get over here now. You can respond to this message, but mostly walk over here.
I'm on the way.
Alright.
Here we go.
Alright, guys, here's what I saw. Inside this door. Do not go through this door yet.
Fuck.
There is a bugbear. There is a big motherfucker. Darfarius, he's yours. There's a dwarf in the corner. He does not look like he wants to be there. So we can go
Where's the dwarf?
in the bottom right. When you walk in, he's to our right, and in relation to the south, he's south to us, but he's to the bottom right if you're looking through the door. All right, we're gonna try to go in hard and fast because that never fails us before. Okay.
So it'll be over in a minute.
Right. Might go a little bit sooner. We don't know how it happens normally, okay? Quick in and out. That's what we want to do, okay?
That's the tip.
Just a little, all right?
It's never just
Just to
This
get
sounds
the,
like one of Valen's night with that.
oh my god.
No, he
blacksmith assistant.
stays way too long. Okay, we're not doing a valence situation. Okay, so we're going to go in quick. All right, Darfarius, you have to go for the big motherfucker. Okay, there's also the bugbear. Okay, Wurs, you go for the big motherfucker as well. All the rest of us, we're gonna go for the bugbear. Okay.
This is the big motherfucker.
Yeah, you won't mistake the big motherfucker. Okay.
All right.
All right. Team on 3. Right? No, never mind. Just go. All right. So then by the way, this is the time you frenzy rage when you get a chance. Okay, cool.
I'm busting in. Wait, is it my roll? Sorry.
Do we get a surprise? Do we get a surprise on this one?
As you bust through the door, you're gonna have one surprise round for. I guess. Yeah.
I have a shot ready to go as soon as Darfarius I knew was gonna open that door. Woo!
Let me clear this out.
Just tell me when.
And then everybody select and add a turn.
Now these some bullshit rolls.
Not my worst.
I love how
This
all of
little
us have
gnome
like
back
8.
here has no heels. I'm gonna sit in back and run away.
You're still country. You're nowhere near where you used to be.
Yeah,
That's
it's
bullshit, man. I'm not.
not.
You being angry is closer to where you were.
Ashmere.
And then Gundren, you're gonna go ahead and add yourself to this.
All right.
Yeah,
It is time to participate.
I was wondering.
What's really cool, Viva, I want to point out that
what
with
you
the
wanna do?
darkness, I had no idea that this was even going to be a room over here.
Yeah.
The way that the map kind of the castle that we can see works out, it looked like that was going to go outside.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
So
Nice.
from our side, like I had no idea that was over there.
0.
And I was just doing this for
tied.
shits and giggles in case you decided to like put something bullshit outside. I was just gonna close the door and call it a day. I had no idea what the fuck I was walking into.
With the -1 modifier, 0 initiative.
He's tied up. Don't leave him alone.
That actually makes some sense.
Help!
Oh god.
They've been torturing me.
Holy shit. That is an initiative.
I'm glad we even bothered adding him to it.
You're dead last. Let me.
That's awesome, by the way.
How did you get a 0?
He rolled a natural one with a
Hold on.
negative one mod.
Did you guys just see all that?
Yes.
Yeah, you did. I can try clearing.
He got some of it, but not all of it.
There's no /clear. Let's see if there's any
Yeah,
other.
so don't read that.
I'm scrolling to the top.
All right, I'll continue playing Pokemon.
Okay, so
I don't see an option.
you guys all get one turn. So Darfarius gets a turn.
I'm refreshing real quick.
Okay.
I just want to clear it
Darfarius
from
gets
the
a
thing.
turn. Valen, Wurz, Darwa King, Brockle, and then we start at the top. So Dragoon, all that information was for you. I can't
the
delete that,
message.
but that's information for you that you're going to distribute to them when the time
Oh.
comes. Like you're not gonna
Okay.
start screaming it out in the middle of a fight, but
What?
Okay. I'm
What-
trying to
what?
clear the chat.
all right. So Darfarius, you're up. So Darfarius actually, well, all right.
High tech.
All right, I'm going in there. Rage mode out.
Now what's out?
All nuts out. And I'm gonna Warhammer one-handed this motherfucker. Wait, do I get the advantage?
You
Yeah, we
do
do.
because you're reckless, but they have advantage on you.
True.
True.
He can't roll that. Ain't no way he rolling that. This guy is dead. Tell him, Viva. Tell him how I did it.
You have to do damage. If you hit him, Viva has to tell you if you hit him, then you do damage.
Fuck. What is that? Strength?
Nope. Just Viva. He has to tell you if he hits him first, and then you'll.
And then you
click
would
the
end
name.
up clicking on the Warhammer one-handed text to
Oh, yeah,
roll
yeah,
your damage.
Okay. Come on, Viva. Tell me to click. I'm ready.
All right. So did he get the? I'm sorry. Does he get the advantage?
I do.
Yeah, he does because he's using reckless.
Who are you attacking?
Big
The
gray
big
guy.
motherfucker.
The guy. Oh, this guy right in front of you. So what you're now looking at is a female drow, which is a dark
Man, I
elf.
can't hit a girl?
She's a kick-ass
And
girl.
go ahead. That's gonna connect.
That's only if she hit me first, though.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Oh. I thought you were actually making class stuff. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Okay, so you said I did connect?
Yep.
Yes.
So click Warhammer.
12.
So yeah, you did 12 damage. All right. So with your warhammer, she turns and looked at you. You're caught briefly by her beauty, but being the bastard you are, right across her face. And for a brief second, this female form kind of like waves and ripples.
Can you blow up the picture of the drow here, just so we can? Because I thought that was gonna be a Goliath when I first saw the picture.
No, I cannot.
Okay.
Did you put?
You guys are familiar with what a female
Dark
drow
elf look
may
like.
look like.
Oh no, put it up on the screen.
You might not.
I don't
it
have
though.
one. But like I said, an interesting thing that you may have not heard is the thing that I said. All right, who
She
next?
waved.
What
Ripples.
thing did you didn't say anything.
What about the ripples?
Yes, I said as he clubs her across the face with his one-handed warhammer, she ripples and her briefly becomes blurry and her form shifts.
Oh,
Which isn't how I said it last time. I said it better last time, but you guys weren't listening.
I heard nipples. Okay.
He doesn't want to hit a girl, but he does want to talk about nipples. All right, like that's all he's gonna hear. He's on point today.
All right, Valen.
God. No, I'm gonna buff. I'm gonna give my give a buff to Darkwing. So let me use my Bard Aspiration.
Thank you.
There you go. Bardic Inspiration. So I'm down to Darkwing.
Words or music?
Let me see. I don't know.
More music.
Song, Gary.
Just give me a little jig.
Damn.
Can we? That sounded dirty.
I don't feel comfortable with you saying that word.
No, that sounded dirty. GM, that's a sexual harassment. Can I?
Jig.
How is jig a sexual harassment thing?
Jig
I don't know. It just sounds dirty coming from you.
You know what?
Just give it a
Darkwing.
little.
No. I'm gonna use words.
It'll come back up.
Darkwing, may your next arrow may your next arrow finds your target true and sharp, and then does a lot of damage. Go.
Those words mean so much to me. They're almost sexually charged.
All right, where's
I'm be casting Shatter. Let me find out. I don't remember. Let me find the radius real quick. It's a 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius?
I'm going to be doing it right there. That.
So you're aiming for the back room to hit that person?
Yeah, I'm. You know.
No, I get what you're saying, but
Yeah,
so you're gonna hit right here.
Yes.
And
In
then
order
it's gonna
to try and hit, this fucker and this fucker, and hopefully not get the little dwarf as well. Since I don't know exactly where he is, just
move.
roughly where he is. So, casting Shatter. It's 21.
Is the music coming from the web? Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Was it just in your head there for a second, Alex? You're like, man, am I doing this? Okay, so DC 15.
Yeah, them and anyone else.
Constitution.
That's a great roll.
Ooh.
None of them.
Yeah, they all do 21 damage.
Does Shimmer give their a benefit
So
on
describe a little bit what happened.
I just go boom again, and
boom goes the dynamite.
Boom goes the dynamite, and just a sound wave just ripples across the floor. through the air and just crashes into them and knocks them over or
So you just hear like this growling, knowing that you hit like the bigger bugbear that was in there, and then again, like you see this kind of like shimmering for the one that was standing in your sight as it takes this damage from the shatter. You just see the whole being kind of ripple and lose some of its form, like it loses its detail for a second before it just like snaps back in.
Does it look the same as it did before? Does it look like it took any damage? I'm wondering if like the form I'm seeing is like some magical
Illusion.
hologram or like just a facade.
I think you won't be able to know that right now because you did your move. So you get like an. All right, Dara King.
All right, I'm aiming for the bugbear. So I have advantage because this is a surprise attack. Sneak. 21.
That's gonna hit.
19 damage.
So just you let loose this arrow, and as it soars into the room, you just hear this huge booming growl.
That's a big loogie.
I'll help you with clear that up in just a minute. Hold that pose, and then I'm gonna try to jump into stealth somewhere.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah,
Let us know when your turn's over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll for stealth. I'm just gonna kind of just hide behind Darth Ferris and just kind of duck around the corner, just kind of in the same area.
So I'm going to take step. Gross. And
and that has it's in 60. Okay, so you're gonna hit this one. So as you prepare your sacred flame, it whizzes past the drow and hits the wall behind it, and kind of just like illuminating the room again. You can tell now that like this is the northern peak, another curved room similar to the silo that you had seen, but much bigger. Some of the you can tell that briefly that this is like a crude living space. You see some thick furs on the floor, carpets, old trophies hanging from the walls. Just some things that you notice as the room illuminates for the first time for you as you moved into place. And then now we just go back to turns. Out of the shadows, or the room had just been illuminated in to the north of Darfarius. This large black wolf jumps, leaps at you, trying to rip at your arm, narrowly missing you as it collides to your body. Its snapping jaws, you could just hear that that real quick chomp as it barely misses you. Darfarius, your turn.
Damn, man, all these things are still alive. No one's damaged this guy yet, huh?
No one knew he
No,
was even there.
I mean, I saw it, but
Which one?
The pupper. There's a wolf
Wolf.
up top. You can't see it.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of you hadn't seen him.
yeah. I'm guessing it's out of range since I cast all the way in the back.
It would have been.
All right, well, he's trying to get me, so I'm gonna attack his ass with my. I'm gonna club him. Nothing like a good club to a wolf.
If you frenzy rage now, you can get a second attack at your turn now.
I think I am because this is my third.
It's a two-part thing. So there's regular rage, and then you can frenzy rage. And it's a second declaration on the second turn.
At third level, you can go into a frenzy when you rage. If you do so for the duration of your rage, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns.
So just make sure Viva knows that because you'll be taking exhaustion after you're done.
This one, yeah, my rage ends. Yeah. I'll go into a frenzy.
You got to go into a frenzied rage. Sarfarius, the Dragonborn.
Give him the energy.
Don't seem like a.
big dick energy. Let's go.
Do I add that, or is that Viva?
Talking about you in real life.
Saying a
See
move.
it. See this frenzied rage, God damn it!
Mm. 16.
Whew.
So our Dragonborn, Darfarius, just quietly, limply goes into a frenzied rage. That will connect.
God damn it. 7.
You get a second attack
That's
now.
not the end of the turn, right?
Yeah, no, he gets a second attack now.
Yeah.
Or the same one, or
You can roll a club again. So, roll the club again.
there we go.
Ooh.
Let's hear it.
Yeah. So you try to run at a dragon. You're a little puppy dog. You don't do that. So I just, hey, down, boy.
As our Dragonborn turns and Michael Vicks this dog, you just hear this, like, and then quietly, the sound is over. There's,
Even 10 years later, that's a good joke.
That's awful.
Yeah, we're going.
Even you say as you like Mr. Evil and the kid.
as you swing this, I guess you have movement too. So, are you done with your turn?
Fly. I'm gonna position myself right here so I can attack this mofo next.
Just this. You look to your right, and you see nothing but the mouth of this bugbear, this giant hulk of a bugbear, and you just see saliva dripping from it, and you can feel the heat as it comes out of his mouth as he turns his attention to you.
Oh shit.
That was his dog. He's gonna John Wick you.
So
Damn.
Yeah, so he moves closer to you. And pulls out his morning star, raises it up above his head, and slashes at you.
Fucking A.
He rolled a 12.
He actually has advantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
he has advantage.
Yeah, he's using reckless attacks.
Oh, okay, so he rolls a 13.
I still don't think that hits.
armor class 15.
You take the brunt of it on your on the leather, your gear. But you're quickly as he's struck down on you, you miss most of the attack.
Nice. All right, someone attack that thing.
No, you're done.
Yeah,
Valen. Valen is up.
Seems not a lot of people have taken damage. I would try attacking this target. Okay. So I move up and then use my let me see. Rapier. Damn. That's a hit, right?
It should be, but they have, if I'm guessing correctly based on his description, the drow has blur.
That is a 25.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna hit.
Okay. 6 damage.
So as you move forward, you see this figure, this female drow in front of you. You stab, you lunge, and you catch it in the thigh.
Why
As
in
you
the
pull back,
thigh?
expecting to see some red blood that you're familiar with, like a purple ooze pours out.
Poison. No.
She turns to you.
So how does it work?
Um, 26. So, she turns to you. She turns to you and just grabs you around your waist,
Oh my god.
picks you up, and just slams you back into the ground.
Oh
Ooh.
shit.
8 bludgeoning. Grabs, having not let go of you, picks you up again, and then just pile drives you
Fuck.
Oh man.
back into the ground.
No.
That is, so that's 8 bludgeoning, and then this is another 8 damage and another 6 bludgeoning. So that's 14 bludgeoning,
Uh-huh.
and then 8 damage.
14 bludgeoning
No,
and
so-
8 damage?
Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm reading that wrong. That is,
Dude.
it is
Add 'em together?
8 plus 6. That's 14 plus 8.
22.
22. It's 22 bludgeoning altogether.
I'm barely alive. I'm barely alive.
I thought
like-
he was done.
Stop using a rapier.
I know. At least you're alive, man.
I'm like 2 points left. Holy
They
fuck.
just stick arrows.
Well, that's what he actually uses. That's what a bard does. He just has terrible rolls on his health.
So it's my turn.
Yeah, and then it just kind of like turns and looks to the hallway.
Great. I'm going to be casting Ice Knife. So the way this one works is I have to remind everyone. So I create a shard of ice, fling it at a creature within range. they take 1d10 piercing damage, and then hit or miss, the shard explodes and does 2d6 if to everything within 5 feet if you fail the saving throw. So I'm gonna cast it right now.
Does that include friendly targets?
Yes.
Don't
which is-
hurt me.
Well,
I've already been tortured.
I'm gonna be hitting the bugbear.
Who was that?
It's Isaac.
5 feet
No, I'm just
is
like I don't see him in the game, so it's just
Man,
knife.
Should hear my crying voice in the corner,
So
whimpering.
does that hit
well, drunk.
the bugbear?
Let's see. That's 19.
Yeah, 19 to hit.
It is gonna hit.
It
Yes.
does?
Yeah.
Okay. So he takes 5 damage,
Oh,
and now we need to roll for the 2d6. So now,
well, why is it asking me to do a dexterity save?
okay, so I just read. I fling a shard of ice, and it has a primary effect and a secondary effect. If it hits, it does 1d10 damage. And then everything within a 5-foot radius of where I threw it has to make a dexterity saving throw. And if they fail, they take 2d6 cold damage. So
Okay, so you threw this at the
at
The bugbear.
it hits
And
the bugbear, so he takes 5 damage.
hit it for 5.
So
Let's
now,
hear it.
Oh. Okay. Do you want me to roll? Should I
No,
roll the extra damage as well? Since
no.
okay, well,
it'll affect the drow. That's what he's saying.
yeah, it's also gonna affect the drow.
But let's do this
Okay,
first.
So I create this massive just a spear of ice, and I just hurl it at the bugbear and just skewer it in the chest. Blood leaks out and starts coughing up blood, and it cries "mommy" before it dies.
In reality, it does not cry mommy. You just hear this
I can dream.
and the body stiffens as like this giant ice spear is in his heart. The spear shatters as what you assume is the King Grawl that you have been led there to talk to. It hits the ground and the spear shatters. As it shatters, it ripples or through the room or 5 feet, causing Darfarius and
The drow.
this woman to roll their dexterity saving throw.
You do that. I think he might actually get advantage on that right now because he's raging.
Who rolled this 2d6? Whatever.
That was
I did.
for him.
That's for the That's for the That's for if they fail the dexterity.
You-
So
save.
they both failed it.
Yeah, they both failed.
Ooh. So they both take 4 damage then, I guess. Sorry, Darf. I didn't think you were in 5-foot range. Guess I'm wrong.
That's the problem. You didn't think.
All you had to do is roll 2 higher and you'd be safe.
Actually, he rolled.
Oh,
an
now
eight.
you want-
He didn't. He doesn't actually. It's a strength check. It's not dex saves. Or yeah.
No, he did it right.
All right. So this would be
But he doesn't have advantage. So he rolled an 8.
Darwin King.
Okay.
Are you adjusting your health, Darf?
That time I did not.
Okay,
That's my first time I'm taking hit, right? So minus 4? 34. 35?
Minus 5.
4 minus 5?
It's Minus
9
5.
total?
No. Minus 5.
Oh, I thought you said it was. Sorry, I thought you said it was a 4 damage. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, is it 4?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
it's
2
4.
plus 2.
Oh,
The 5 was for the bugbear.
gotcha. Whatever.
All right. So,
So
I'm
is that
aiming
on top of all the damage he took from the bear or from
You want me
the
to die, Beaver?
right?
34. Okay. 6
So is the drow still standing?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I should be. I don't even know what I rolled for stealth last time. 26 before. So I should be in stealth. So I'll pop up and take a shot. Do you want me to roll with advantage, or is this going to be a disadvantage, or with like a flat roll?
Flat roll. Why would I want you to roll with advantage?
Because I'm in stealth.
I want you to die though.
Not you personally.
Tired of all this stealth bullshit.
Yeah.
Wait.
Half you guys you haven't got touched. You guys are fighting, shooting through a fucking hallway. Bullshit. Do whatever.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
just.
I'm getting hit by my own teammates. What are you
All
talking
right,
about,
whatever.
Beaver?
And then I'm adding my D6 onto this. I'm gonna use my inspiration. Let's roll 1d6. 11.
You shoot your arrow, let it go. Whizzes, and you just hear it ting 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 bounce around that curved room.
I didn't want to help out anyways. I go back to the stealth.
He rolled his stealth. This fucking guy.
He does this
Wow.
every turn.
That's what I have to do.
Every turn.
Otherwise, I don't get points.
All right, broccoli.
This is Rogue 101.
Stealth.
You don't have a move planned after a 20-minute round one?
I've been playing Pokemon. Don't worry about it. I'll do that. You're all right, and then I'll touch Valen because he's as fuck.
Thank
Whoa.
you.
Touch him where?
Right.
Well, seeing as how I'm a gnome, I can only touch about so high. So the left
Low.
butt cheek.
Our groins, can you heal us?
You
Left
stop
butt
it.
cheek.
You stop
Left butt cheek.
it.
He is not facing me. Left butt cheek.
So broccoli leans through the door and just cups one cheek.
Woo!
Is in.
Something chilling.
Give him a little
Something
honk,
chilling
honk.
touching my butt.
And then
Gundren.
I waddle away.
Wait, it says one willing creature. Doesn't sound like Jerry's very willing.
You got too close to the crack.
But you were willing there, Valen.
Considering I'm getting my health back, I guess
You're
I
not
have
getting
no
health
choice.
back. You're getting a D4
Read the
added to your.
thing, bud.
To a saving throw of your choice. All right. So you're not getting health back.
God, thank you.
I already told everybody I don't have any healing.
All right. So Gundren,
At a
you
higher
do
level.
find yourself bound by the arms.
I am bound by the arms and hurt.
Yeah, behind your back.
Something you're very
I
used to.
am squirming.
Show me. Perfect.
So you have some mobility, and right now your choices are an action. I mean, you can talk all you want, and you have some movement.
Can I heal myself? I'm gonna heal myself.
Yeah, I think you could probably heal yourself.
Sure.
There it is.
All right. So you lay hands upon yourself, in a very private and intimate moment.
Left butt cheek. Hands are behind your back. Left butt cheek.
That's right. Okay.
And so you heal yourself. You want any movement? Or
I can squirm closer. How far can I move?
you're gonna have half distance. So like normally
one
is
box.
25. You're gonna have about 12. So maybe like 2 squares.
2 squares. I move 1 box over. Get a little bit closer to y'all.
All right.
Save
Go ahead
me.
and add your health to that too. Darfarius, you're standing next to this female drow who just did some wrestling moves, some WWE style moves to Valen, your charismatic bard.
Kill it.
All right, I'm gonna one-hand Warhammer this bitch. That's a hitter. No?
No.
So with your one-handed warhammer, you move at her, but she looks to you, and as she glances at you again,
Ah, man, it's hard when you're attracted to her. You know.
you think about it, right? And something about you makes you pull your swing. Valen.
It's just
He
a
gets 2 hits. He
illusion.
gets 2 hits.
How
Oh,
about
he
to
gets
get
2
the?
hits?
He gets the 2
Oh,
attacks.
hold up. Darfarius, you got to be on top of that.
What?
2 swings.
Swing
Your
again.
frenzy.
Actually, he gets 3 swings since he's frenzying.
No, that's later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. that connected. 8.
With 8.
Your first swing of your one-handed warhammer misses as it goes past her, but then you backhand her, thinking about some of your days back on the street. Give her that backhand, boom, right across, and again, the shape of this drow in front of you just kind of like played it real quick, flutters and shimmers in front of you, and then snaps back to the female drow in front of you. Valen.
I'm about to. I mean, I'm barely holding on to my own breath right now, given I only have like 2 HP left. So I'm gonna slowly crawl my ass out of this room.
She gets an attack of
Haley on
opportunity.
the way. Hey, Haley on the way. And apply
Right.
healing, and applied.
As you moved away,
What?
she gets another multi attack on you.
Wait, what?
It can't be a multi-attack, I don't think. I think it has to be just like a weapon attack.
Why?
Because
It's
you're
not-
disengaging from a fight. So you're standing in front of her, and then you're backing away. As you back away, she gets attack. So
Just attack. Change your mind.
No,
Maybe you'll.
he made
Nah,
his
it's too
decision,
late.
so
It's
like
too late. I already made a decision.
it shouldn't be a multi-attack.
Yeah.
I think it would just be
I don't know how come it can't be a multi attack though.
I think is multi-attack. I don't know what a drowse is, but like is multi-attack
It
like
just says I get 2 melee attacks.
During your attack of opportunity?
yeah, I think it should just be 1 melee attack then.
I rolled a 16.
16.
Oh, so
So 16 against my armor class, that's gonna hit.
I cast shield.
You can't cast shield on someone else.
Yeah, I can.
What?
Pretty sure I can.
I'm pretty sure you.
Yeah, again. Yeah, again.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
target
know.
range
I don't know
itself.
why I can't call
You're
it
right.
do multi attack.
Sorry, I tried, Terry. I tried.
Terry's dead.
But anyways, one of them hits and it does 10 bludgeoning.
Okay, so I'm dead already.
Can I do this right now?
Resurrect.
On your turn.
On my turn? All right.
Wait, so okay, so for the general for the sake of the game, is disengaging the fight trigger an attack from the enemy automatically, or just for this creature?
All
No.
enemies that if you're inside their melee or attack range, if you walk outside of it,
So
you are
so
you get a, they use you enact a
I'd
attack of
appreciate
opportunity.
I'd appreciate this kind
the
of
only reason why
information to be
I told
shared.
DW to be quiet about this is because it's happened so many times already, where someone tried to walk away and I gave them a heads up
Okay.
that this was this was like maybe the 5th time someone's done it. That I said, okay, I can't give any more heads up.
Okay.
Someone's got to take
Understood.
a hit.
That's
So
fair.
So you are
Fair.
knocked unconscious.
At least you're not dead. I'll give you mouth to mouth.
Um,
And
the
on the flip
drow
side,
turns
it's also
to,
we've also used it too. So
I rolled a 12 on Defarius, and then I rolled a 15. Which one of those hits? Both? Only one?
15, I believe.
Which one?
12
I have
doesn't
15.
connect. 15 does. Okay, so you take so as she slammed Valen into as he was leaving, she turned to you, kind of like ducked to her knee, picked you up, and then slammed you into the ground again, causing 6 bludgeoning.
Damn.
Whereas
I'm going to cast. Actually, before I do that, is she looking rough at all? Does she look like she's taking damage?
do an investigation check, and that will be your move, right?
Ooh, man.
Kill her. Save me.
I just cast
Hit her.
Firebolt. So you shoot firebolt, and that just hits, right?
No. I'm gonna use my inspiration. Because that's
Wait, did you have inspiration this round, or was it Dara King? Because
That was 10 minutes ago, though.
Yeah.
you're gonna okay. Then I'm gonna I'm gonna use my luck and re-roll that. What was it? 1d. Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay, so that 3 I'm gonna re-roll with one of my lucks.
You just re-click Firebolt.
No, that would do damage.
You didn't hit with the
10.
10. That's what he's saying.
I know. I'm saying I'm gonna use luck to re-roll so that I can have a better chance of hitting, and that worked. I now do. I now 17 to hit.
17 against the armor class? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Yes.
That will hit.
Okay. And as I predicted, Smudge hit the back button on my laptop, loading in.
Smudge was a secret agent the whole time from Viva.
Secret Agent Cat.
Firebolt. That blank to anyone else?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think you have to reload Firebolt because I don't think you can do it off of an old session.
Okay. Wait, 1 second.
You want me to click it for you?
Please, if you can.
You rolled a 10. All right, so you let loose this firebolt that rips through into the room, striking this figure. The sparks and the embers just kind of light it up. As the flames die away, she turns and looks down that hallway towards you, giving you like this really piercing, menacing stare.
I wave.
Sorry, King.
I'm gonna hop over Valen, enter the room, and I'm going to attack her.
Hopped over your dying friend.
I can't help him at all. I cannot help him. So all I can do is put my body between her
Step
and him.
over me! Step over me!
All I can do is put my body between
Quiet.
him and her. And then I'm going to attack with my longsword. Let me update that. And because Darfarius is engaged...
As you jumped over him, can I get an athletics check?
Damn.
Damn! DM has been
Can it be
vicious
acrobatics?
today.
Can it be acrobatics?
It should be good. That should be okay.
Yeah, acrobatics.
But,
Oh, wait. I shouldn't be advantage. An 11.
With 11. All right. So, as you jump over him, like in his kind of dying breath, Balin reaches out and tries to grab you by the foot, but you quickly dart over him.
help me! Help me! I need a potion!
Come down, and then I swing. I draw my sword and I slash her. I should still get sneak attack because Darfarius is engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! 25, hell yeah.
Natural
Let's
20.
go.
Okay.
13
Damn!
Whatever. Let's just hear it.
plus. I just go. This is for Phelan! He said nice things for me, and I just lop it on the head.
As you lop this head off, this figure kind of turns to this like undistinguishable humanoid. The head goes flying, but the details of this drow disappear. And then they just turn into something other than. The body just kind of like buckles at the knee and then falls over.
Something other than?
What the fuck does that
So it's
mean?
dead now. You guys saved me. Untie
Yeah.
me now.
There's someone in there?
That
Who
thing.
the fuck's in there?
That
We got a
It's me.
dwarf here.
dwarf.
It's
I
me.
am Gundren Rock Seeker.
Did you
Oh.
say Grundle Rockseeker?
Gundren
Teabag.
Rock Seeker. Oh no, Darth just went. What happened?
Teabag.
He's an acquired taste. And when I say acquired taste, hopefully he doesn't eat you. I'm gonna check out this drow real quick.
It's not.
Does anybody wish to help your fallen friend here?
Hey, his
you're right,
voice is normal.
This old gnome here doesn't have much in terms of healing.
You got a potion.
Nah, fuck you.
I
You
gave
already took all of my potions last time.
Do I have one?
I'm out of potions. I literally have nothing.
So
Oh yeah, I don't have shit.
You have one.
No, it says 0.
We added one to your. We should have added one to your thing.
I
Says
take
zero.
a potion out of my bag and feed it to Valen.
So you're saying I should change it to 1?
Yes.
Okay.
And I tell him that's twice.
I'm investigating the body of the drow with a 13.
The what?
The body of
The
what
drow?
was ever the drow.
So it's a
All
doppelganger.
right. So as you go to look, like this is no drow. You're gonna want to do a nature.
All right, I have advantage on that. Or is this considered a creature or not a creature that I would have advantage on?
Right.
Well, I have the book, so you just tell me if I have advantage on it. Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
You do. Okay, so you know this is not a drow. What you're looking at, is not a drow.
What are we fucking rolling? Oh,
Wow.
I
That's
saw what that is. Is that
two
what the
natural
message
ones,
was
Jerry.
for Viva?
You have 4
Uh-huh.
HP.
Oh, okay. So I can tell you guys what it is. It's a doppelganger sent by the Overlord Black Spider, trying to steal the knowledge I have of hidden treasures in the wave of Echo Caves.
I want to investigate Isaac.
do you know?
All right. It's not an investigation, but
I want to sniff him out.
Torturing me for 3 days.
So is this the other one, the king of this castle, the king Botswana? I don't know what his name was.
Roar.
That one.
Our new
I think
dwarfen friend.
King
How do you
Roll was
know
that
so
other
much?
guy that you guys killed.
He's the one who sent us originally on this quest.
Oh,
Right, Viva? DM?
look, man, you guys don't take notes.
I'm taking
I wasn't-
notes.
I can't
Only
help you. I actually wasn't here for that.
The only one taking
And
notes.
that was before
you
I
see,
started.
you guys been fooled by King Gruul. He's been, he was here yesterday, torturing me as well, and they were negotiating to get the map from me, but I didn't crack.
Were they negotiating or were they torturing?
They wanted to buy the map off of me, but I refused, so they started torturing me.
I see.
And I knew he was gonna kill me if I gave anything up.
So yes, this is the original dwarf that had given you the mission to
I'm
deliver.
making sure. The problem is my spelling's different.
Providing that for the rest of.
Problem with my notes is my spelling. Per usual. Well, we're very glad that you're safe. We've actually been looking for you, and information on Wave Echo Cave. We found the druid write-off. Unfortunately, before he can give us more information on Wave Echo Cave, he was killed. We don't really know by whom, but he's been.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was something about bone circlet, wasn't there? Didn't I find that on his body?
Mm,
Yeah, that seems interesting. That seems right. Let me find it real quick. Maybe Grundle here will know what it is. I start patting my pockets, looking for it.
What?
Did someone watch the episodes?
No.
And I go, that's strange. I can't seem to find it. And I look at our resident thief. Would you?
Why would he ever look at me?
Who's the
We finally find the person we're looking for, and he's gonna immediately start like
Very
finger pointing.
awkward. Very awkward moment with Gundren.
I'm just
like,
gonna ignore him right now and move
don't-
on to searching or check. Actually, I'm gonna keep talking to Gundren. I'm just gonna ignore the awkwardness of the situation.
Gundren feels
no.
really uncomfortable after having a thief being acknowledged by Valen. And as the thief moves closer, Gundren takes a step back.
I don't know why we. I don't know why we're claiming I'm a thief. I'm just saying. Should we call the hero? But whatever.
A thief.
Fine. All right. Whatever. We are looking for Wave Echo Cave, and you know, you did hire me for a reason. So. Yeah. Can you share the information on Wave Echo Cave? Are you well? First off, I guess are you okay other than being tortured? Do you need anything right now? Do you know if there's any more dangers in this immediate area?
Do you need some penis?
I
Specifically that of a dragonborn.
am still a little sore from the torturing. A little extra health would be nice, and maybe some mead and chicken wings.
We can do that.
Can help the potions, but don't got any chicken wings.
Can we not go to the local pub and get some mead?
There's no local anything out here.
Okay, Isaac.
Yeah, I know, right?
Uh,
Well, there's a
Don't you worry.
guys. Hey, you guys,
Show me
oh,
where.
On the
no.
way to the Echo Caves. We can just-
You guys forgot. We got a bird bear in the back of the room. We can roast it in there.
He's got chicken wings.
So he stole the turtle. Now he's in trouble.
Not too far from you are a bunch of boneless chicken wings.
They're not chicken wings, but we can get you wings.
yeah.
And we also have jerky for days.
Perfect. I'm
Oh
famished.
yes, we made a whole bunch of jerky.
Don't ask what the jerky is. Just
You don't want the
Eat it.
it's chewy and meaty.
Dwarven's
Put it in your mouth.
stomachs are extra tough.
Just put it in your mouth.
We just had a very very bountiful hump. That was it. That's how
A
the
hump?
He said hunt, but it definitely sounded like hump. A bountiful hump is what I heard.
I just heard I had a bountiful hump, and I was like, what? Over here, Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan, like, you got camel's hump. What? This is camel hump.
So I don't know the way out of here because I was blindfolded as I was brought in, so I don't know the layout. But if we can get to Echo Cave, I have the map.
You don't have the map.
We can definitely.
You said I had the map.
the map.
Correction. I do not have.
You can't break it.
Is the map on any of these dead bodies that I am currently searching?
No. Oh my god.
Oh, I got it.
I'm patting them down. I'm looking for the bodies. You can say no and just.
So your investigation of the room,
Oh,
you search under Grawl's bed.
Where's my super suit?
Where is my super suit? What?
You find underneath
Why
his bed
do you need to
about
know?
220 silver pieces and 160 EP, 3 potions of healing, and
Wait, how much
Dungeon's
EP?
map of Wave Echo Cave.
All right, I got 220 silver pieces. How much EP?
160.
160 EP.
Mhm.
And then
the map's in Dwarven.
what were the next two things?
And you got 3 potions of healing and Gundren's map in Dwarven of Wave Echo Cave.
Okay. I found the map.
I grab it from him and I say, "Give it to me, thief."
All right. I do not let him grab it from me, and I just walk it over to Gundren.
As he grabbed it, you got to roll a sleight of hand.
Why does he want to roll against that?
He rolls a sleight of hand.
I roll sleight of hand. I'm
Yeah, you
not
try to
sleight
grab
of
it from
handing
him.
anything. I'm grabbing it right in front of his face.
Sleight of hand is the only thing I have the most specific of what you're trying to do. And he sees your hand coming. Yanks that shit away.
Take it away.
And then I punch him in the face.
No.
Right,
He has like a strength
roll
of
Let's
nothing.
get-
Initiative.
No, road
surprise
initiative.
attack.
Road, let's
Surprise
go.
attack,
Let's
so
go.
punch.
Let's go.
Do a melee attack.
Yeah,
One-handed.
it's off your strength,
Or
buddy.
unarmed.
Strings check.
I'm looking for it.
Just a strength.
Why are you aggro all of a sudden?
Because I just realized that you stole from me.
These are random accusations after a.
They're not.
They're not random, you dick.
So a 7. So
I slap
he
his hand
lunges at you
away.
with- he lunges at you.
Can I describe how I do it?
Yes.
I draw my sword and I slap his hand away.
Oh shit!
I
I-
got chill touch.
He pulled his penis out.
Jeez.
Why is you don't get two attacks here, buddy? We're not in.
You just escalated when you pulled out a sword.
You swung at me.
You pulled out a sword and you
They were
swung
sword fighting.
at me.
Okay, so no, this chill touch doesn't work, but you guys can roll initiative if you want. You two.
I'm not rolling initiative. I'm not fighting him. I'm not. Why is he trying to attack me?
Because no one steals from me.
You're accusing me of something.
That you
Gunder
did.
asks everyone to
Who
calm
else?
down.
Let's pull room. Billy.
Gunder is panicking.
No, you're not
Hyperventilating.
pulling shit. You're in the middle of a fight. Fuck off. Finish this.
No, you're gonna learn. You don't fucking steal from me.
Gunder has passed out.
Well then, yeah, roll the initiative. Roll the initiative and let's go.
All right.
Just want to go mano a mano. Let's go.
Oh my god. All right.
I haven't attacked it. I get first swing.
No, I get
Nope.
first swing because I decided to initiate the fight.
Yeah.
Fine. He's already said he's punched. He did not move. He is in melee attack range. He's at disadvantage.
Why are we fighting each other? Stop.
I want it clear. He's at disadvantage. He's in melee range.
Well,
He
It's
said he
momentum.
punched me. I did not move. If we are playing this, we're playing it fucking right. All right. If Words wants to escalate, I will play all the rules against him, and he will see if he wants to win.
I don't understand what you're saying.
He's in melee range. He's a spellcaster. He's at disadvantage if he's in melee range and using spells.
But this doesn't have a chromatic
No.
orb doesn't have a disadvantage.
You click the
That is
disadvantage.
it's in the book. If you're
But
in
it
melee,
doesn't
you're
have a
disadvantaged.
disadvantage on the rule.
It doesn't matter. 13 doesn't hit me. He's going to be on disadvantage as long as he's on.
Okay, so you need to click on your player thing disadvantage.
Well, I get a reroll from luck.
You're still rolling at disadvantage.
No, pretty
You
sure
are
not.
you are next to me. You
No,
said
I-
if you melee attacked me, you need to be punching. No. We are going by what you said. If you're going to be a dick, you are next to me. Move your character closer to me.
Fine.
You are, and then that means you're rolling at disadvantage.
Wait, I still want to see this.
I want to see this. Popcorn, popcorn.
That means
You make the call.
no. That's
Yeah.
not makes a call. That's what it is.
The
You
rules.
you already started.
Nope.
There's no going
You,
back.
I
started
asked you
it.
to disengage, and you wanted to play this. You wanted to play this
Yeah,
all the way out.
You wanted.
I
to
gave you
fight
multiple
the other.
outs. You are now playing by the rules.
Yeah, go.
Nope.
We
can't run
rolled
away from
even. He
this.
goes first. We don't need to worry about initiative. Just come on.
This is your cat. Yeah, go ahead and roll your thing. You're already on disadvantage.
So he misses, right?
Oh,
25.
No, disadvantage is a 14.
14.
I'm gonna use shield.
Oh, that would have connected.
It would have just barely connected, but I'll use shield.
I mean, we may have to pick up the kids, so I just.
So shield's your move?
No, that's my
That's your
reaction.
action?
So it doesn't hit.
So what you worried about?
We're gonna go eat and then we'll do that.
Oh, okay.
But if she's separate,
So I get to attack now.
yeah, I just want to let her know that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna just plug in my eye.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Anybody?
I am
touch
not
with-
using lethal damage when I am attacking him, okay? But I will put him down.
like the dog you are.
I'm putting us right in melee
Okay.
range because he didn't move. But okay.
Why are we fighting?
Oh fuck!
So much loot here with Isaac. We could just be exploring some
I cast shield.
treasures.
We'll burn each other's shields. How many level 1
Right.
spells do you have left? Because I'm still full.
I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
Oh my god! All right.
Oh,
Have you
he
been
said
keeping track? You've
pleasure.
cast like 6 different shatters
you
throughout
think
the
I'm gonna
entirety
tell
of this, and ice daggers.
All right.
I'm
It's
checking my back.
if I understand correctly,
Now it's Wurst's
it is
turn.
anybody else's turn before it is Wurst's turn.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
true.
I
Is
sit at
Terry
this fucking
still dead?
table.
Yes, Terry.
Nobody does anything for me. I
No,
was
Terry. Words gave you a potion.
Yeah, you have you're up to 6
No,
HP.
he can't fucking heal himself. He's dead.
He's up to 6
unconscious.
HP. He is up to 6 HP.
When?
Wurs gave him a potion. It's in the chat.
Yeah, I'm giving him my potion as well.
All right, so Darfarius goes over to his fallen comrade, and then like gently like.
Well,
Peas on
Viva's.
him.
I mean, sorry.
to his chest,
Terry's already
and
up.
he Just kind of like.
He already has 4 HP. It's in the chat.
Yeah.
I pee on Terry. Valen.
Yeah. Why are you still on the floor, Valen?
all right, because I want to see you guys fight to the death. Here we go.
Because he just wasn't paying attention.
just laying there watching.
With one eye open,
You
just
can go in the shower.
Let's go. Oh, I'm not
Right.
going anywhere for this shit. You guys going down. All right, let's go. Yeah, back to 4. Oh, I guess
I mean, it's-
would-
If anyone else is doing anything, I mean, or it's where's his turn?
I gave Valen my.
Just for an instance, everybody wants to know what's happening. 2 of the party members are fighting over the bone circlet that Wurs once held in his possession.
And is no longer
now
on my
missing.
possession.
That is now missing from him. He just now. Brockle.
And he assumes it's
Valen,
me without
Barf
asking anyone
are
else in
all
the party
aware
or
of the fact
checking.
that he did
I
have this
asked
thing.
every-
Hold
I
on,
tried
just
to
let me
see
lay the scene.
Outing.
Let me lay the scene. So what's happening is your party is being torn apart. You 3 can be bystanders, or you guys can acknowledge that something has happened and have a discussion about it.
Oh, they're not gonna do shit.
Gunder wants peace. Peace.
I thought you wanted chicken wings and mead.
Yes, but I can't get that if you guys are fighting. I am quite famished. I really need some food, and this is taking up valuable time.
Oh, I got food. Hold on, let me check my
Oh,
backpack.
what? Let me get some of that.
All right, Wurs, it's your turn. No one else is stepping in.
How do you feel about water skin?
I cannot eat water skin.
Okay.
I can drink water.
Wurs, it's your turn. Let's
Alright,
hurry
hold on,
this
hold
up.
on,
I don't want to
hold
take
on.
forever.
Oh wait,
Hold
I have
on,
rations.
got-
Can I give you
Hey,
rations?
hey.
Yeah, radishes. I want some radishes.
No, rations.
All right. I cast
sure.
this. I don't. That one. I'm going to specifically use the part saying my voice will boom up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute, and I'm not actually gonna yell, but I'm just gonna in game yell and say, "What the fuck are you doing? Stop it!"
I don't recognize the voice. Not valid.
Now what the fuck you doing? Get the what?
Ding dong, ding dong.
The gnome has spoken.
The gnome has spoken. So this loud booming voice kind of stops you two in your tracks. They have you have their attention now, Broccoli.
All right. Now, why the fuck is one of you attacking the other one out of nowhere?
Because I was a victim of theft, and we only have one thief.
Where is your proof that he theft the item from you?
Okay, let's. I'm going to work on an assumption here, but sure, let's check. Brock, did you
Assumption?
Did you
Give me evidence.
Did you steal
You
the
just
bone
made an
circlet from
axe.
me? I'm gonna take your silence as a no.
Did
Did
Are you
take
asking
the
me?
bone circlet from me? Yeah, I'm asking you,
yes,
Brock. Did you take
Oh.
the bone circlet from me? The ring.
Okay, and then as character, open up my inventory. There is no bone circlet in inventory. I don't. You can take that as you will. I don't have it in my inventory.
I
Pretend you looked in there.
Okay.
There's actually nothing in there.
Valen, did you take it?
Dude, I was half dead the entire time. How can I even steal anything from you?
Okay, how about you, Darth? Did you take it?
I'm looking. Did you say it was called a bone circlet?
Bone circlet ring.
It's a ring
Yep.
with bones on it.
Made out of bones. Found it on.
Hey man, you must have let me borrow it, man, because nah, wasn't me.
Funny.
Like
So-
Shaggy.
Are you gonna actually ask me the question? Did I take it? Do I have it? Would you like to look in my bag, or do you want to keep throwing magic at me before I fucking down you?
Woo!
No, I don't need to look at your bag. I'm sure it was you. So you can either do it and
Dude.
never do it again, or we're just gonna have to throw down because I'm not gonna.
I
let it go.
didn't do anything, so there's nothing to throw. Why are you just accusing me? Are you?
have no evidence?
There's no one else in the group that did it.
So you're saying
No,
something
no,
really,
no,
really
no,
small
no, no,
that
no,
you.
no,
No,
no.
let me
Wait,
finish.
wait,
I
wait.
keep getting talked over for fucking once.
Okay.
Let me finish for once. You accused me of something that you grabbed out of everyone else's hands. Said this is mine, and you. It's something really, really small, and you just dropped it, and you know, of course it has to be my fucking fault here because. What? Because you've had a bone to pick with me this whole time? Because what?
No.
My job description says I'm the thief, so therefore I must be doing something bad against the rest of the group? Man,
No.
that's the most bullshit thing I have to do. I have to prove myself over and over and over to you guys. I try to do everything
you.
here.
I always stood up for you, you asshole.
No, you
And-
don't! Every time this thing goes wrong, oh, what did Dora King do again? And now, once again, you over here and you just assume it was me. You didn't even ask me if I did it. You just said, what the fuck? And you started throwing magic at me. And I'm not gonna sit here
I
and
don't have to
like I'm
ask
doing.
you because I know no one else did it.
No one else, and you don't. But you assume I did it. You assume I did it. All right. How do you know you didn't just lose it? We've just been fighting our way through a full fucking castle of goblins,
I'm not
a
gonna
whole bunch of shit and everything else, and it's my fucking fault.
Maybe you confuse it for a cock ring word.
You get knocked down all the fucking time,
No.
and there's no chance that you like lost it along the way. It fell out along the way. All right,
You're
that's the
peed.
bag you're holding is not magical. Nothing in it is
No.
secured. Maybe it was something so valuable. Maybe you shouldn't freaking like just throw it in your bag. Maybe you should put it somewhere. All right. I don't know what you're saying that you're so sure. You just tap yourself. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, I must have lost it.
Move on.
Oh no, actually, no. The thief did it. Don't blame me for your problems on your shit. Okay. Is your gold missing? Maybe if I wouldn't steal something so useless as a fucking bone circlet, I would have fucking taken your gold. Thief 101.
Man, he's a good deceptor.
As that last statement kind of carries over the group, we're left feeling.
Just over here, just downing a wine bottle.
It's-
What the fuck?
Man, Darth hasn't
Thank
moved
you,
on my
Mike.
screen for like the past half an hour.
No.
That
As this last statement kind of like hovers over the group, There's a conclusion that there is no draw to this. You can just hear like this one rumbling from Gundren's belly as he looks at it's like desperately. It's just like desperately like.
Can we go eat now?
I'm checking.
Yeah,
He's very hungry.
I'm checking this room.
I,
If anyone wants
I
like
toss Gundren
freaking,
some of my rations.
I'm checking this room.
Gundren gulps it down in one bite.
Is there anything in here?
And I give him another ration.
He gulps that one down in one bite.
And I give him a third.
He needs something to drink to wash down the food.
Toss him my water.
What you see is like
Gundren
some more
chugs it all.
Whatever. I'm
like
too angry about anything else.
stuff in there.
There's nothing on the.
You're
Then there's
gonna-
nothing on these two guys that have like of any value. The drow ring, whatever else. Or the doppelganger.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'll follow up after the group. Angry as fucking fuck.
Where is the exit? Please. I want to leave this place. It has
Where
bad
is he?
memories.
Oh, you're over here. Just follow
Alright.
us this way.
Guys, sorry, I'm gonna take a break and use the bathroom.
Come south. We'll go
Yeah.
south.
All right, I'll move your character for now, Valen.
Yeah, thank you. I'll be right back though.
As you guys start to move south,
I'm going south and around here.
We're going west now.
All right, that's dead. Okay.
okay.
Do you see where I am?
Okay. DW.
I went south.
I'm following you.
I went south and then around the rooms that we came
Yeah,
in.
keep
We're
going,
doing
yep.
through the shortcut through here. This door's locked though. I can't walk through.
Hold on.
Can I unlock it?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
can't see. Is someone moving me?
I can't walk that wall yet.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a sec.
Hey, I said okay.
Darth, you're moving yourself. He's only moving Terry.
Where am I going?
Okay,
I mean,
go
going
ahead,
outside.
DW. No, hold on. Hold on, you guys. You are here. DW walks through the door. Go ahead, DW.
I lost everyone.
DW.
Shit.
There is
I'm set to normal. You want me to be at disadvantage?
I need you to do a wisdom perception.
$16.
You failed. And I need you to do a DC dexterity check. As you walk through this door, you step through the door, you felt a wire snap beneath your legs.
I got a natural 20.
Fuck guy. So
That
you're
was
gonna
a
have to
dexterity
roll
check, and that was a with no advantage.
I have to roll a 3d6.
On a nat 20, I
And-
set it off.
No, that's your dexterity. So as you walked in, you tripped the wire.
Even with a
Your
okay, got you.
Yeah, so you're gonna take half.
Gotcha.
You're gonna take half of a 7. So go ahead and take 4 damage.
Okay.
Whoever followed Wurs is now in a fight.
Wurs is now in a fight.
You cut off at the end.
You're in a fight.
He walked away.
Yeah, he left. Something happened.
Can you ping where you are? Where's?
He's still back in that one room.
Which room?
We're over by it. 2 rooms back.
This one?
A little bit more to the left.
This one?
Right there. Exactly right there.
So actually, where's this down here? Where's as you
How do you
walk
get way
out
to-
into the room,
Mhm.
you find yourself surrounded.
Yep.
You have an attack. You have a surprise move, so you can do anything you want with it.
I'm gonna convert my three remaining sorcery points into a second level spell, and I'm gonna cast Shatter. As soon as I find it, there it is, Shatter. And I'm just gonna cast it dead center. So let's get the roller out. So I'm gonna cast it right there, just at the very edge. So it's gonna get these 4 guys. And yeah,
Okay, it's gonna get what for, guys?
it's gonna get
I'm not going to be
This
there,
one-
but I'm moving my character so that everyone
this
else in the
one-
stream can watch.
Apparently.
that one and this one.
So 2 of the hobgoblins and 2 of the
I'm
goblins.
over here.
Yeah, the one that's furthest from me isn't gonna get caught.
And I need to do a Constitution.
Yeah.
I'm going Pete.
Come on, guys, I'm carrying you. Let's go. You have to get to worse.
We don't know he's in trouble.
What did I need?
Oh,
You need
15 for both. For both, so they all get hit full.
Okay, so they all take 15 damage.
Dude, how are you this fucking possible? This powerful?
It's a second level spell. What do you want?
He's also
They're
glass
all
cannon.
dead. So let's hear it. So as you stepped out,
I look with upon all the goblins with scorn, because I'm fucking furious. And I just and I cast Shatter dead center of them, and just wave of sound just rolls through them, just crackling of thunder rolls through them, just turning their bones into dust and squeezing their heads like zits.
you just hear as 4 of these
Yeah,
that
there's-
had been like marching upon the castle, returning from something, just fall to the ground.
I'll look at the last one and say, "You fucking want some?"
fuck.
And then let's roll initiative between. No, you ain't. Dorfarius, you ain't rolling initiative. You ain't so far away.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't know that they're here.
Anyway.
fuck. That's when I roll a good roll, right?
so,
And
so what happened to my thing for my goblin?
You don't need me for 3 minutes. I'm going to run to the bathroom as well.
He pulls out a short bow.
I've never seen DW go to the bathroom. Take the
He rolled
camera
a
with
7. So he pulls his bow back and then shoots it towards you. But it seems like it clanks off the wall behind you.
I cast Firebolt on him.
Okay. Go ahead.
So 15.
I'm watching Guardian 2.
That hit.
That does hit. That just barely hits.
And
Only did 6 damage.
Mhm.
So how do you still have spells? Like you don't run out? What's going on?
No. I have one more first level spell.
One more first level spell.
I'm out of second level. I have flexible spell casting, so I can turn sorcery points into spell. That's what I did in order to get that last shatter.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's your move.
I just cast fire on him.
Oh, you did. So
Yeah.
it's his move.
Yeah, so it's his move.
Fine. All right, and then where my goblin keep going? Nine.
9
So
what?
he just comes running up to you, just this little goblin, just swings his scimitar,
Mm-hmm.
and he misses.
Okay. Since he's so close, does that mean I'm going to be at disadvantage?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, then I guess I'm going to have to cast Frostbolt or Frostbite. And he has to make a Constitution save.
$11.
Okay, let me failed save. Target takes 1d6 cold damage, and it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll.
So he takes the 6, right? So he takes all
he takes
6
damage.
So let's hear it.
Oh, frostbite. I snap my fingers and frost just starts covering him from head to toe. Actually from toe to head. Just slowly creeps up him and casing him in ice until he doesn't move anymore. So I push him over and he shatters.
Yeah, the last thing you see is his eyes just kind of like in this wild, like this frantic grasp, like look at you, and then completely cements over in ice, or you knock him over and shatter.
And I continue on my way out of the castle in a huff.
And where are you headed?
To town. So, away.
Okay.
Fucking.
Okay.
So
Did anyone?
Boris just abandoned
that reminds
us.
me of my nephews.
Huh?
Twin Fin reminds me of my nephews. All right, so what has happened now is when you've lost track of Worthington, the remainder of you are left inside of Cragmont Castle with more or less free reign of it. You haven't encountered anybody else.
All right, I'm just gonna tell to the group, hey guys, I still hit a trap. Just be wary when walking out of here. There still might be unseen stuff. I don't know where Wurs is right now, but I'm sure he'll be fine. So let's right out here is gonna be the exit. If you keep just heading over to these doors.
because they're on my back.
Okay.
I'm moving. I'm moving toward the west now.
I'm just. There's 2 doors over here we haven't explored.
I'm
Howdy.
following the Darth because Darth is carrying me.
Yep. Got 'em on my back.
They came from the guard stations.
And then the broccoli's on my tail.
I hear you. I hear you, twin.
I'll see you in just a second, guys. I'll see you on the way out. I'm just gonna go check these rooms real quick where the guards came from.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do a
All
quick
right.
investigation in this room.
Guys, let's keep moving westward.
Anything in this room?
In the Dragon's Tower. No, hold on.
Dragon's Tower.
Room 6.
6?
There's a corpse of unfortunate adventurer cocooned in spider silk in the western half of the building.
Oh shit.
Body is shriveled up and sucked dry, but appears to have been a male elf. The body wears studded leather armor and a short sword in a scabbard at its hip. A careful search also yields a healing potion. A potion of healing and a belt pouch, along with 23 gold pieces and 35 silver pieces.
All right. So that
Damn.
was 23 gold
No,
Mhm.
and
Nope.
how much silver?
that's not for kitties to eat.
Say that again.
Where'd you laugh?
I got 23 gold, and that was the only thing I got by the time I started writing
23
down.
gold and 35 silver pieces.
35 silver, and then there was 1 health
Uh,
potion.
1 potion of healing.
Uh-huh.
And then I guess studded leather armor and a short sword.
Did they look anything special about them by looking at them? I'll take the studded leather, and I'm gonna take a look at the short sword, see if it looks like it's anything more than just a standard short sword. Is it anything other than a regular short sword?
You need to do another roll.
Oh.
I think I gave you too much information.
Investigation again?
That was 7. You rolled a 7. I shouldn't have given you half that much information. No, you're pretty dumb.
Alright, I'm just taking everything. I'll investigate it later. Or I'll have it evaluated later. 1 short sword.
Where's the rest of your party going?
I told them the way out, and then I told them I was gonna go check the rest of the area out.
So
Yeah,
the
he
rest
told
of the
us
game
to-
is just you searching this area?
I didn't want to leave it unsearched.
Well, why didn't you tell them to search the fucking area?
They wanted to leave.
I'm just being carried by Darth.
Yeah.
Yep. He goes wherever I go, and then also broccoli's on my tail.
All right. Well, Darth, you go ahead and move. You do your thing.
I'll message.
I'm sure-
I'll message. Well, I mean, everyone.
How many
I'll
spaces
message
can I move
Brockle
it?
if Brockle wants to help.
Right now, like move. I don't know, like 10 spaces. Like you've mostly cleared this place out, so you do have some kind of free roam, but you don't whiz around like a maniac.
Okay, if I move here, is this an obstruction?
What an obstruction. This is the entrance, by the way. This is where you guys came through.
Oh. Then how many spaces was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to get the fuck out of here.
There we go.
Back.
I'm just gonna check the door that I'm standing by right real quick.
My Discord crashed.
You're gonna open that door.
Yeah. God, mid rolls.
You enter this ruined shop is cluttered with sagging storage shelves and broken furniture. Shards of glass and pieces of pottery glint in the weeds and rubble next to the rotted books and casks.
As I realized that Darwa King had broken off, I tell Darfarius that I was going to go check on Darwa King to make sure nobody gets left behind. And I'd start walking towards him and calling out, "Hey, did you find anything?"
Yeah, here, take 2 of these health potions.
Okay.
That's half of what I have. I don't know if you used up yours, but at least hold on to those. I got some gold and stuff. We'll redistribute those later. And I got some studded leather and sword so far. Just gonna really quickly, just stay there in case I set off a trap or something. And I'm just gonna.
As you look around this room that you're in, you notice that it seems to be like a herb and alchemy shop.
Do you need me to roll a?
Noticing this, Rockwell walks in as well.
I'm just looking
I
for
would need,
traps.
if you want to look for anything, I would need like a wisdom perception check.
Okay. Natural 20.
What's up your fucking rolls, dude?
I get like low rolls and then high rolls sometimes. You know, that's how
I don't get any rolls. 8's the highest it's been all night.
That's true.
For the past like three sessions, it's the highest.
You can't say they're fixed dice though, because
all the
it's
regions
online.
and concoctions here have long since ruined, and the books are unreadable masses of rot. However, a small wooden case is hidden in a compartment beneath the storage shelves.
Does it look trapped in any way?
No, with that.
All right.
No.
I'll pull it out.
Okay, so inside you find the case is worthless, but contains a gold necklace with a fine emerald pendant.
With gold, with a emerald pendant. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'll do a Brockle, what's your arcana?
That would be Uno.
All right, I'm gonna do a quick arcana. I'm gonna do a quick arcana check on this. Does that look magical?
Oh yeah, it does.
With this, it does not. No. Nope.
Oh shit.
Okay, I'm gonna pocket it for right now, and then we'll leave. Don't have identify. You can just like autoplay me out of the place, essentially. I'll catch up with the group with Brockle. Okay, I don't want you to put any more time.
The rest of the group outside.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check. I'm gonna join everyone else outside.
Gunder is tired of standing in this one spot. Carry me, Darth.
Well, you're not standing in that one
Move it.
spot. You're just
Gunder spanks Darth into action.
Get out! Let's go!
I like that.
I hand Gunter the map.
Gunder accepts it with a thank you.
I'll also give Gunter a health potion. You might not need it for right now, but like
Very thankful.
You can have it for later.
As you guys move away from
So I'm down to one
Pragmont
health
Castle,
potion.
you guys find yourself heading south.
Are we heading south back towards
We need to go to the Wave of Echoes.
Wrecked, but are we DM, are we heading straight to the Wave of Echoes or are we heading to the town?
True, I did want a pub.
We have to rest till halfway there. We already know that the distance is too far.
Mm.
Darth is double fisting over there.
Um,
Tara, are you
so
back?
I think
Where
the
is
questions you need to be
Mandela?
asking are not towards me. They're
Yeah.
towards
I've been back.
All right, your video's not back, so that's why I was confused.
Yeah.
the questions you aren't supposed to be asking the DM. You're asking
Okay.
your newest associate.
Let's head south, and then we'll find a place to camp for the night, and then during the camp
Let's
we'll
do
discuss.
it. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Sounds
So as you
Well,
guys,
fresh out of spells and stuff, so let's do it.
so on your first day, how does this? Okay, when you encounter occurs adventure.
Darth double fisting.
Yep. So did we get the rest now, or are we encountering, or would the
You guys
encounter?
are on your first day. You guys have not rested.
Okay.
It's after the
So,
encounter.
who rolls the d20?
You roll the d20 for the one for if we have an encounter, and then one for what the encounter is.
All right, so you rolled a 3. So for your day adventure, you guys are good.
We're pretty much just setting up camp, so it's just the so we have like a night encounter. Or,
so for the night encounter,
I'm staying up first watch.
Rocco needs a
I
rest.
got last.
okay. So I'm gonna roll and a 19. Okay, so there is an encounter at night.
All right.
Does my rest occur before this encounter or no?
So at first, the only two people that are not resting, which is DW and Darf, are going to deal with this, right?
We can wake everyone else up, but it takes them a round to join.
So right now, the only two. Okay, so then wait, roll D12. I got a 2. What is the Sturgis?
Oh, not the Sturges again.
I love Stork.
No.
Okay. I love you guys.
What happened?
I gotta go.
So Darth
gotta go?
Ferris was also asleep and not waking up.
Okay, Darfarius did fall asleep.
Thanks for joining.
I miss you guys, man. I'm glad we did this shit again.
Yeah. Been a while.
Yeah, good, man.
Glad to have you back.
Thanks, man. I won't do that again. I can't.
Won't do what again? Drink 2 bottles?
No. Miss out on this. No, I don't want to miss out. Okay.
I need my big lizard to yeet me around.
Who's going to carry me?
Okay. I'm gonna get slapped. Okay, bye.
All right, good night, man.
Shit.
He got slapped.
So so as everybody's in camp, like all of a sudden, like out of the darkness, you just hear fluttering, and then dive bomb attack. Right now, since you're the only one that's still awake, you're going to have to do this.
It's fine.
Can you guys grab your characters and take them to there or no?
No.
I don't.
You can't see our character on the map.
Oh, so you guys aren't
Can't see
looking at
anything.
shit, huh?
Nope.
I mean, I see the 2 Sturges.
Yeah, you can. You can grab it
Oh,
from the
there's
title
Dark
screen and you
Lane.
can add over.
You can grab them from the character screen, right?
It doesn't matter.
okay.
I'll just use my imagination. Like I don't really like
there's
positioning doesn't really matter.
I'm asleep.
Like I'll just do whatever. Initiative.
Did it.
I gotta redraw these pages real quick.
Yes, you guys are all asleep. So this guy got... All right. DW. So as they attack you guys, they
Yeah.
Thunder out
So, I see them coming, and I, um, uh, I draw my bow, and I'll shoot the first one that I see. That's within range, but not too close that it's not within, like it's not good for the bow. And I'll shoot it, and then I'll yell at the group to, hey, we have sturgy thingies.
so no one's getting a full night's rest. This is broken into
Well,
now
we can
short rest.
What do we get back for short rest?
fine. I won't wake anyone up. I'll pull the things.
I'm just trying to make a point, right?
Sure.
Well, they would if they go back to. I mean, it's just this encounter doesn't take that long. They'll just go back to sleep. But fine, I won't wake anyone up if that's what we're worried about.
But then they would have 2 short rests, so you won't have a full rest.
You need a full rest to get the spells. So like
Yeah.
we would just keep resting until we have our spells. Essentially, we'll just keep the camp going.
Essentially, I can heal up to full, but I don't get spells back. Is that what that is?
You'll heal up to full, but you only get some spells back.
A short rest is you use hit die
Yeah.
to heal.
Anyway, I'm gonna shoot I'm gonna shoot whichever one's closest to me.
Uh huh. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
6 damage.
Okay, so as let's hear it.
First one comes up. I'm just gonna take the bow, take a shot, drop it, and then I'm gonna try to make sure that it sees me and it goes for me, and then try to see if I can do it without waking everyone else up.
Well, the next one.
Yeah, I'll try to make sure that the other one goes for me and doesn't go for the group, and then not wake anyone else up.
Right now you're the only one moving, so it is definitely its attention is drawn to you.
Okay, then no one else gets woken up then.
So which one did you attack?
Whichever one's closest, it doesn't really matter. Just pick one.
Well,
I'm redrawing boxes real quick.
okay, so attacks the target while attached. Okay, so it does
this
a
is
9
blood
attack.
sector. 9 won't hit.
Okay, so it darts down at you.
Yep.
And then it misses and it flies away.
Okay. I'll attack it as it flies away. Or
Alright.
on my next turn, I'll attack it, whichever way.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Um,
think you just get the attack. And that is not gonna hit. So you actually get a roll again. Because that was like a disengagement, and then
all right, I just need to adjust my arrows. All right.
that is gonna hit.
12.
12?
Yeah, I rolled. I think I'm actually damage on that.
All right. So yeah, let's hear it.
Just shoot that one right in the head. Skewer it. Is there any chance I can go fetch any of the arrows now that I pulled them off this dead body?
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, let's get a roll. Just do a d20 roll. You don't successfully retrieve any of them. That
Okay, no problem.
when you get to them, they're broken.
Okay.
They broke during the fall.
I just bring the
you
sturges
guys-
and put them in a pile next to the fire. Throw them into the fire.
Okay, so these crackling bodies, they heat you through the remainder of the night before everybody wakes up at dawn. They continue on through the day, and
I will need a rest though.
the next day, you guys should have had a full rest.
Okay.
The next day, you guys are good.
I'll just need a
it's
4-hour rest.
This is the next evening. You guys do have an encounter.
where have we decided? Well, can we just go back real quick? We'll take the encounter, but like in the morning.
So
when
no,
everyone
this is where you guys are about like right here.
I understand. Where are we going? Can we just have that quick discussion?
Fondalen.
Oh, I have no idea where you guys are going.
Right. So I'm just saying, let's go back to like the morning when everyone woke up. Let's have that quick discussion. Are we going to Fandolin, or are we going to? Are we going straight to Wave Echo?
Wave Echo is in Fondalen, or as in Dwarven, Fondalen.
Wait, they're in the same place?
In the vicinity, if I am looking at this map correctly. Here, take a look.
Huh.
Imaginary map.
Yeah. Imagining the map. All right. Well, then you.
I say we go straight to Wave Echo Cave so that we may begin our closing of this adventure.
I'll tell you, I'm already in Fandolin.
Which they don't know, but you guys can talk to each other, right? You guys have some kind of
Not that far.
you. No,
I have Dwarven
No, it's only
radio.
120 feet.
So you don't know where one of your teammates is at.
Wait,
You
Wurs
guys-
literally left the group?
Yeah,
Wurs
he's-
went to
Yeah.
Fandolin, but he doesn't have the
He
map.
went to the
right
none of
town.
you guys know that.
Well, we would know if he's not in the group.
Well, you should have known that. He hasn't been in the group for a long time.
Well, I was asking you where we were meeting up or something. Where has he not been in the group?
He hasn't been with you guys for a long time. He slaughtered a bunch of people and then stormed off.
So he never met back up with us.
No, so he went out a
Oh.
different exit of the castle, and then we never back up.
Castle, not asshole.
So
yes, castle.
So during that whole thing, we never like met up on the other side of the.
No.
Huh.
Nope.
And no one really wanted to. Is that what we're saying? Implying? Okay. I guess.
Gunther is new.
Wanted to what? What
No,
was
I know.
the-
I'm not blaming Gunther. Don't worry. I'm trying.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to figure out. Like, I went to the bathroom. So do we? I guess we have to go to Fandolin to go get our
You don't
sorcerer
know that.
back.
Though. You don't know he's there.
Well, we assume he didn't go to Wave Echo because he doesn't know where that is. So where's the only place he would have gone?
He remembers talking about the pub.
Works like that, huh?
We should go to the pub in Fandolin.
Process of
Now
elimination
we
also
has
doesn't
how-
there's no evidence or information that can help us to come up with the conclusion that he went back to the town.
He's not going to Wave Echo, so we either go on to Wave Echo without him, or we go
Yeah,
to
but
Fandolin.
he could have been. But he could be
Seeing as how
anywhere.
our new dwarven friend said that Fandolin and Wave Echo are currently in the same area, I say
Oh.
we take a short detour to check in Fandolin to see if our departed compatriot is currently residing in the town.
Okay.
Gunther
We don't
admires
need
your
to-
decision making.
It's fine. Let's just do that then.
Gunter seems like a smart boy.
You guys have one more rest.
We have an encounter though, so
Yeah. So, let's see. So it's a D12. Four. You guys.
by the way, he should be getting these rolls too and having encounters by himself then.
Hold up.
He did.
He
That's
had
all
he had
happened.
separate encounters.
You should
Yep.
have open world encounters, shouldn't he?
That's what we're doing. And I'm just
Yeah.
I cleared it by myself.
Fuck. Hold on. Someone's got to break out his book.
It looks so beautiful.
Ooh,
Gorgeous.
so
Thank you.
pretty.
Because you guys are encountering ghouls.
Ghouls.
Shit.
has not yet occurred. And a ghoul was on page 148. All right. So, in the middle of the night, you guys are struck by a ghoul who comes out of the darkness. Unbeknownst to you guys,
We would do.
he strikes. Who's on watch?
Yeah, it'll be me.
No, because you needed rest. You needed rest, so you literally said you're the first one to rest.
I thought we would have
Gotta
done
be.
it in the same day. All right, fine. Someone else will be resting. I mean, someone else will be on guard duty.
Will be
Brock will be on
Uh,
guard since the next tank.
okay.
So who's all on guard? How many?
So Brockle is on
Brockle
guard.
and Valen.
Brockle and Valen. All right.
I always get put on guard duty with Darth, who always ends up falling asleep.
All right. Who? Go. Let's do it.
Initiative.
30th or
Hold up.
Every single time. I can't roll anything.
Let me do that again. There you go. Worked.
let's see. You guys on it. Brockle. Oh my god. Okay, so the ghoul has.
I
the
swear
first,
this game. This is
so as you guys have make your encampment, right? You guys are huddled around the fire. Behind you, you just feel these long fingers
Caressing your butt.
caressing your sweet, sweet body. Brockle, 14.
no. I have an 18 armor class.
I meant Valen. Actually, so no, this is a surprise attack. This is a surprise attack. It's a
Okay.
23.
Oof. Okay.
You take 10 slashing. Dude, Twin, fucking run this for us. Be our DM, Twin. Okay, so Valen, your turn.
Okay. Trying to finish this as quickly as possible, so I will attack this target with rapier.
Like the mic.
Let me see. I'm gonna hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay.
So you see this ghastly figure above you, like above one of your compadres.
Which one did he attack?
One, right?
There's only one.
No, who did the ghoul attack?
He attacked the Broccoli at first,
Yeah,
right?
the ghoul attacked me.
Okay.
Fucking hurt.
as you turn, you see like this figure Valen, you do 12 piercing damage.
Yep.
You lunge at him with your rapier,
Mm.
slashing him across the chest and then like again across the belly. Just like parts of him just start leaking out of his body.
Ew. Okay.
Brockle's turn.
All right. So I don't know if I have to. Would yelling be a turn like one of my actions?
It would be
Bonus.
yeah, a bonus action. Like it wouldn't take up your action. You could do something else
Okay.
as you're swinging a sword or whatever. You could be like, yeah,
Yeah.
I love Disney World.
Love Disney
This
World.
is better.
A good roll and a bad roll.
That's all I ever rolled. So I stub his toe and yell for everybody to walk up.
Gunder wakes up. Gunder wake up and smash.
Yeah, I'm alert.
Here.
Yeah,
So
Grundle fight.
so add you guys' turns and then add it to the round, please.
Hmm.
So you need to do initiative and then add yourself to it.
Ooh,
Oh.
natural one. Slow riser.
Where the fuck are
So
you?
go, Gunter. Go to your
Ah.
on page.
I got a 4.
Go to the second tab, like next to the chat
Alright,
window.
so here he is.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna add turn. And I'm gonna add 4.
I had
Gotta
Dark too.
I gotta look all the way at the bottom. And Arfarius?
I mean, he's there. So just play for him.
Alright. Let me see. Darfarius. Character sheet, initiative. And he rolled 10. Okay. We should have it. So who just made a move? The ghoul. What?
It should be the ghoul's turn. I just moved as Brockle.
Okay, so the ghoul's turn. Mm-hmm. He attacks DW.
Okay.
If the target is a creature other than an elf, it must succeed a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, or be paralyzed for 1 minute.
I am an
Target-
elf.
Oh fuck! So I rolled 11.
Well, it wouldn't hit me.
Fuck. Okay, cool. It's cool. Totally cool. Totally cool.
I'm the only elf here.
Fucking totally cool.
I don't know if half elves count, but we have two of them.
All right, Valen.
Okay. Let's keep hitting it. Try another time with rapier.
Should my health be at max from sleeping?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Here's a 20 gonna hit. I'm getting a row.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking roll, right? Yeah, that'll probably
All
hit.
right. 7 piercing. Basically trying to go back to my full night's sleep. I take my weapon and then just launch at it again and do a quick slash at the neck. Yeah, I finish him.
No. You did not kill him. So you just, as you lunge this through, you just hear this.
What?
Darfarius's turn.
What do we have Darfarius
with
do?
his two-handed sword. Unfortunately, just like he just comes charging out of his tent, having slept, and just starts waving it wildly. And fuck, if he misses everything, he manages to hit the fireplace that you guys have been sleeping around, and so sparks and shit are flying everywhere. That would be you.
My turn?
Yay!
Yay!
Warhammer! Going to smash him
Oh
in
my
the head.
god, 221s?
Oh my god.
And I flatten him.
Yeah, you definitely hit him with you hit him with 4. Unfortunately,
I flatten one of his toes.
just make a pancake out of his left foot.
He's now limping. He's slowed down.
He just looks at you, and then like these dead eyes just fucking make turn their attention to you, Dark King.
I give him
Yep.
a wink.
All right, because we have multiple people engaging him. I'll be able to use sneak attack on him with my long sword. All right, and then for sneak attack damage, 7 damage. I have advantage because of multiple people being around him, engaging him melee.
That's more than 30 damage. This guy's still not dead. Fuck.
Fools are no joke.
That would be Brockle's turn.
Can I use my bonus action to disengage and just move a little bit back?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm just outside of melee range now.
Still in melee range. Damn it. You're. Nope. Can I get new dice? Can somebody like give me some new dice? Like every single roll.
Hey,
like
if you get off that purple, I'll give you my orange yellow. I'll trade you if I can figure out how to do that.
Yeah, you come out swinging. Fortunately, was not enough. No.
Top of the
Brock
round.
was closest to me. 22. Oh my god.
I'm glad
I do 19 damage to Brockle.
Oh, and I fucking die. Thank you. 0. I'm outie. So I'm at 0.
Okay.
Was that exactly 0 or?
No, I had 13 and you did 19 damage. So like.
Okay, so you're unconscious. Valen.
Fair. I have the highest armor class out of anybody. I take the most damage, and I can't get any rolls.
You get the worst luck.
And I have to sit here and play a healer, which I don't do.
Ugh.
Well, I'll be unconscious over here. You guys have fun.
Does it hit? Does it hit?
Cool. That does hit.
Hell yeah! 12. Let's go. All
right, let's hear it, Terry. Let's hear it, Valen.
Oh, like with a very, very sore bones and body and craving for a good night's sleep, I conjure up all the energies in my body and then took a huge leap and then basically targeting my rapier at its one eye socket and just slash it.
This ghoul, this large menacing figure made of like bones and skin so tightly like tied around it, just finally like crumbles over to the side, falls into a pile.
Can I go? I'm gonna do a quick nature check on it.
Dude,
Okay.
so DM, we defeated it, right?
Yes, he's dead.
Okay, good. I need to go because my mom's been waiting for me to pick her up. So,
All right.
all right, man.
Brockle up.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Wait.
Thanks for the game.
Can someone with cure wounds get Brockle?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Got that.
God, everyone keeps doing this.
Thank you.
6.
6, and then I'm just gonna assume we're gonna rest for the rest of the night and just get a full rest so I can go back to the hole.
Yeah.
You guys are
we'll
only
say-
gonna get a half a rest out of tonight.
Okay, so I have to throw hit dice.
I only need 4 hours to sleep anyway, so that was fine. And if you question me on that, here's the answer. It's an elf thing.
All right. Only have 1 hit dice.
Hopefully, when we get to town, we'll get some time for you to stay at like a hotel. Or
Are we okay? As me, are we gonna continue now that we've lost 2 people for the night?
You guys are gonna, yeah, go ahead. Just make it back to Fenelon.
All right, we move to Phandalin. I'm just gonna go to our character pages right now.
Okay, so one more D20. 15. Nope, you guys made it. So you guys
Huzzah!
made it through the final day. You guys have
Yep.
you guys find yourself approaching. See, I gotta delete the shit. For the first time in a while, in weeks, in about a week's time, you guys have found yourself back in Fandolin.
Ooh.
The only one unfamiliar with the town seems to be, actually, no one's unfamiliar with the town. Seeing that,
Yeah, he should have been from here before.
Yeah, Gundren is very familiar with the town.
Sleeping Giant. It's a really good pub. They got some good chicken wings.
Sleeping Giant is the pub to go to. So, as the group breaks off, knowing that a majority of the group goes to Stonehill Inn to sleep, get rest, we find Gundren headed to the Sleeping Giant to grab himself a beer.
Brockle walks back to the Stonehill Inn and requests his usual broom closet under the stairs and hands the appropriate amount of money to the.
So just copper on the
Yep.
just a handful of copper gets himself the least expensive room in the entire inn, and he disappears. Whereas everybody else,
I follow.
Darfarius.
Can Darfarius be coming with me to the pub?
No, you're coming with me. You're coming with me.
Yeah, I'm going with them as well.
Darfarius, his dragonborn body with this dwarf on his back, starts charging down the hill. A lot of people are cheering because they recognize Darfarius from before. So Grundon, who's familiar with the down, is not familiar with the fact that there's pageantry that's come along with it. But this is the same group that rid this town of Phandalin from the Red Brand. So now you got the celebrity status that you hadn't received before.
Bring on the wenches.
Dara King follows behind, but in his emo ways, kind of just like slinks from side to side, blends himself in, doesn't make a show of it, but he is going to join them at the Sleeping Giant.
Whoop whoop.
That's where we're gonna find ourselves for the remainder of tonight. Episode 15, M&A&D&D in the books.
I'm glad we got through Cragmaw pretty well.
Honestly, you guys only had 2 rooms left in Cragmaw, and it took fucking 3 hours.
I'm still happy we did it.
I told Dragoon, I was like, dude, they had like just 15 minutes tops before they capture you, before they rescue you. An hour and a half later, he's still like, help me. I'm stuck in this room. Save me.
Tortured.
All right, we're going to end the stream here. Thanks for everybody. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.